Just subscribed for 18 months. That moment when you realize 2010 is just 2 months away. Butler Kobold just subscribed for 9 months. Shork stream let's go. Swamp Surgeon just subscribed for 3 months. Enjoy Berger. 2023 was practice. Goal Stream Team just subscribed for 24 months. Happy New Year. 1066. Very Game Ollie just subscribed for 25 months. I baked little guy into a pie, sorry.
Test 1 2. I swear to God, there's gonna be a Lancer campaign sometime this year in between January of 2024 and December of 2024. If this does not happen, and you can fucking clip this, kill me. You want your fucking proof? You want your fucking proof that a Lancer campaign is in the cooking works? This is my Discord. This is my little gamer Discord, you motherfuckers. It's gonna happen, maybe, probably, I don't know. here's every single instance of every single message that has happened in that channel.
Ellie Spectacular. 2. Just kidding, she's subscribed for 26 months. Happy New Year.
What the fuck is this emote supposed to even represent? Twitch bans NSFW, yet has a hype train emote called nudes. A little hypocritical if you ask me.
That cheesy lad just subscribed for 9 months, baby time.
Hey, Butler Kobold, I just read the end of that and the beginning of that sentence, and I thought it was gonna be like, do we know when Duke's gonna graduate? Like, you know, when they put VTubers down old Yeller style? And I'm like, oh, well, thanks for watching my stream anyway, I guess. The day I die, the next day, there's going to be a suspiciously shark-shaped VTuber on V Shoujo, and he's gonna ruin everything. Yeah, that's enough pre-stream for me. And is he on screen? He is. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Hi, my wife's here. Hello,
Hi,
Sophie.
I'm the wife.
She's the wife, the one who's awesome, and is also my life because they rhyme and also because she rules.
Well, you're my husband and you're my husband because they rhyme too.
That's pretty cool. Matrimony!
Dude!
Yeah.
It's January.
Fuck you, it's January!
Fuck you, it's January! You missed God Game, did Sophie win? So I don't want to take up your whole stream with this.
Ooh, no,
that's
you
my
gotta
channel stuff.
deal with this.
But I do have to acknowledge
it's not
this.
even your channel, it's Sox's channel.
So, yeah, fair enough. So I was in God Game. By the way, hi everybody. Welcome to the first stream of the year.
Happy first stream of the year. Sophie's already taken it from me.
I'm taking the glory, just
She's
like I'm
taking
taking the glory in God Game. So I'm in a God Game tournament. If you don't know what God Game is, it is a card game that I really love. It was made by my friend SoxBX on Twitch here, and Sox's friends, and it's really special to me. I love it. And we're doing a tournament. It's the first ever God Game tournament, and I lost my very first match. But there's a loser's bracket. I managed to crawl up through loser's bracket, and then I faced Gibson. Gibson and I have a good history. We're good friends. We've known each other for a while now. And Gibson was blasting my ass. I was getting absolutely roasted on the battlefield. But at the last second, I pulled a swindle. Gibson won the match, but I had a card that let me copy the action of any other player as soon as they do the action. So I copied Gibson's win, and we both won.
Yes, it was beautiful.
After that, two other competitors, Robbie Dude and Coup Eater, they also did that, but they did it twice. They collected 3 of those cards to back copy wins. Is every version of that card in the entire deck. So
absolutely wacky.
In the finals, it was supposed to be a 4-person match. It ended up being an 8-person match. Well, 6-person, 8 competitor, because Koo and Robbie both got 2 seats.
Yes.
And the way it worked is if Gibson or myself won, we both win. It's like Gibson wins, I win. And if any
Robbie
one of the
Dude,
Robbies
Robbie
or
Dude, Koo or Koo win, then
they all
Robbie
win.
Dude and Koo win.
And then there was also Osk and Pyro were 2 other competitors. So the match,
the 2 who dealt with things normally like normal people should.
The match went for 11 hours last night. And Gibson also died literally immediately.
Tragically.
It was actually terrible. Like Gibson immediately rolled a card and was
was
forced to play
cringe.
it. Was forced to play a card that makes you instantly die if the card dies. And it died because it's a really weak card. It's one of the worst cards in the game, and Gibson got super unlucky. And yet, over the course of those 11 hours, we have managed to pull through. The match is on pause right now. Because of how
it was an 11-hour match,
long it was going. Now I was not streaming my perspective, so nobody. Well, I guess if you watch Sox's stream, you probably know what my cards were. Oh, you wouldn't have known because Sox was a player at the end. So I've got some spicy cards. I did a move partway through. It was actually crazy. So the turn order, one of the Robbies went right before me, and Robbie pulled a card called "Not Worth It." And what that card does is you can delete a Discord channel. In one of your Discords, if you have admin privileges, you can delete that channel and gain victory points for every single message that was in that channel. Victory points can be used to buy victory cards, which are some of the most powerful cards in the game. So Robbie pulls that card. I play a card that makes it so you refute the action that the last player did, the last action, and then you also stop them from ever doing that action again. Basically, letting me pull that card, except then Koo, one of the 2 Koos, plays a card that steals the card that I just played. And then in the middle of reading that out, Gibson throws out a fucking card and just goes, eh! Gibson throws out the wrong buzzer card, which if you play it in the middle of somebody explaining what they're doing, it negates their action. And I was able to play that card. So I deleted my old tweet archive channel in our personal Discord. I had it archived. You couldn't see it anymore, but I deleted it. It had 12,000 messages. So I got 12,000 victory points. Yay. So over the course of 11 hours, we have gotten pretty far through, but it is not over because we drew a card that means every time a card gets exhausted, which is when you play it, it can't get unexhausted, which means nobody can attack anybody. So we've just been kind of in a loop for a couple of hours, and we were all like, okay, it's 5 a.m. Let's go to bed. We'll come back to this.
Should have deleted General. We would have understood.
Honestly, my tweet channel might have more messages than the journal.
Tweets so
I
much.
tweet a lot.
She tweets a lot.
Anyways, that's what happened with God Game. So no, I have not won. If I win, Gibson will also win. But there's a finale to the finale coming up. To answer,
the finale.
To answer your question. Thank you for letting me explain that, darling.
Of course.
I'm sorry, this is your stream.
Yes. And that's okay, and I love
I love you.
We're still like opening up. We haven't even started up the fucking gamers game yet. Sophie hasn't won yet. She is going to win, and we are going to drag Socks up to Canada kicking and screaming.
Yeah, the prize for winning is Socks flies to you and buys you dinner in real life.
Wait, they buy us dinner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy
It's a dinner
shit.
with Sox BX.
That's goofy as hell.
Oh yeah, somebody asked. It is technically pronounced Soxbox, but it's like spelled SoxBX, and I like to say SoxBX sometimes.
I thought it was like an either or.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of is.
I've always called.
If
I've
two
always
people
said
win, we're
Sox
figuring
BX.
that out still. We know that if everybody wins, Sox will split the and pay 1/8 of a plane ticket cost to drive to all 8 of us. But we would have to individually pay up our 7/8 of a ticket,
Which
So
would be a problem.
yeah. So Gibson and I might split, and like Sox will pay half a ticket to go to each of us. We'll see.
Wait, if Sophie deleted counting, that would have surely been a lot of messages. Except you guys can't get to like 100. Try harder.
But also part of the card was I would have been the bad guy if I couldn't defend that the channel was sucks. So sucks, and I was able to defend that the tweet archive was so sucks because because it doesn't work anymore. The Twitter APK is down.
You could
And
have
that so sucks.
You could have had a lot of fun being the bad guy if you deleted any of Penny's Discord tweet.
I straight up,
channels.
there's another card where you delete a YouTube video and
Yes!
get coins based on the amount of views it had.
viewers,
And I joked.
you're an editor in Penny.
I technically have the
Of
ability to
Penny's
delete
views.
Penny's videos, Snapcube main channel videos. I could take out the fucking fan dubs.
Uh-huh.
I would never do that though. That's
Just
fucked.
Somatrans girl just
That's like
subscribed for
friendship
20
ruiner.
months. He.
Unless.
No. That's like how Penny makes income.
But it's a dinner with Sox BX.
Ooh, that is worth it, I think. Godlike powers, that's why they call it God
That's
game,
why they call it
baby.
God game, baby. It's the game where you go in the God in the game.
You
In the
go in
game
the
and go
God?
everywhere.
And you go in the God
And you go and
go
go
in
into the
God.
dark.
In the dark?
Go into the dark.
Into the dark?
Go into the dark. Into the dark.
I love you.
I love you.
Do you want to play Powerwash?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye everyone. Stream's over.
You think Penny would understand if it was funny enough? I do not think winning a single tournament of
No.
God game is funny enough to delete one of Penny's main financial sources. That would have to be really funny, and I don't think that's funny enough.
Would the bit be worth it? That is
Solid? No.
That is a solid and no. You would be not only the bad guy in God game, but in real life.
Yeah.
Fuck. I have forgotten how all my shit's
Yeah, I don't know how you're... Oh, there it is.
laid out. Yeah.
Oh, fun fact, by the way, I learned you can delete these extra captures, and it actually super speeds up OES.
Yeah,
These
but I
captures-
want them.
Yeah, I know, but so I learned a couple of things.
Yeah.
Because you know how my Tarkov was lagging?
Yeah.
One of the ways I fixed it, apparently if you have a display capture and non-display capture things, they actually conflict and they cause really bad performance issues.
Why?
Because it's because capturing a screen is like resource intensive and also needs to hook into certain processes, and they hook in different ways, and they conflict with each other. You don't have to get rid of them because your computer is working, but it might be a source of why some games are lagging.
Yeah, but I do this constantly.
I know.
It's wiggling. Look.
I also use mine constantly, but I figure the performance increase was so noticeable that I'm just like, I'll just create a new one if I really need to. Anyways, you don't have to do it now. I'm just pointing it out.
I am a VTuber. I live off of things being built badly, and it is not made for like good things it work bad. No good, it bad.
So true.
Hi,
I
welcome
say this also.
Hi, IBS. I welcome to the stream. New year, can't talk no more. Me for gore. It's been such a hot fucking second since I've streamed.
It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a while.
I think the last time you streamed was the 28th of December, I think, because that's when you got your most recent follows. I was looking in your activity feed before this.
Maybe. I think it might have been a late night stream.
Yeah.
Gonna be honest, the reason I've been sick and depressed. I've got the there is no light outside sadsies.
It's dark.
It's dark.
And it sucks.
I am a near the equator bitch. I am a Southern California bitch. I like it when it's sunny outside. I like it when the days and nights are somewhat equal. And let me just say, going many, many hours north and experiencing very long nights and then very long days is jarring, to say the least.
You know what's funny is Duke. So Duke and I, we want to live in a house, ideally.
One day.
One day. We desperately want to have a house together someday. We don't like renting. It sucks. I know that's like a very unrelatable want. It's kind of unique to us. We want a house, and so every once in a while we do little house hunts. We look at houses and we're like, "Ooh, what's available? Ooh, look at this. This could totally be within our price range someday, right?" And we were looking at houses yesterday, and Duke was pointing out places that were like on the northern border of British Columbia, like teetering on the goddamn Yukon. Like the fucking barren, icy wastes.
In little tiny towns. And I was like, but it's so affordable. It's got 9 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms.
Straight up, though?
And like a $30,000 down payment.
There's cheap ass houses, but they're also cheap because there's a fucking economic crisis happening in tiny towns where like, the oil dried up, so everybody is leaving the town, and they practically are giving their homes away because nobody wants to buy there because there's no jobs.
Duke, that's the unhappy zone for seasonal disorder. Imagine we are in like the southern area of British Columbia. It could be so much worse. And I'm just like,
so much worse.
But it's affordable. It's got 9 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Why would you leave?
To be fair, $200,000 for a 9-bedroom house is fucking unbelievable.
Absolutely nuts.
Like, actually nuts. There's got to be something wrong with it besides the economic failures of the town.
I don't know. It was pretty.
You can stream your house in isolated British Columbia. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying. I would watch that show where they slowly kill each other.
It's the combination of like fucking, I don't know.
There would be a documentary about this one.
What's the big like TikTok streamer house? What's it called? I
don't
forget what it's
know.
called. There was one. It's a combination of TikTok streamer house.
TikTok.
I'm sorry. It's a combination of TikTok streamer house and like that one video of the guy who lives on like at like the fucking really far north or something, and he's like telling somebody over the video like you have to
save your daylight
because the daylight savings video.
Yeah, I love the daylight savings video.
It would be like a combination.
It would be a combination of that.
We would have vlogs where we're sunbathing in UV lights.
Someone would die.
Someone would die
From
vitamin D deficiency.
From either vitamin D deficiency, freezing to fucking death. My cousin Oscar, yes,
Oscar.
But yeah, I've got hand grime.
Sorry.
I've got frog hands.
You don't have frog hands.
Don't point it out to me while
I was doing it silently.
Look at my gamer mouse.
Sorry.
It's gross.
No. I was just
chat. I got frog hands. Sophie wants you to know this.
I was silent. I was silently pointing out to Duke, hey, your gamer controller has a big like buildup of gunk on it. Not a lot, but it's like noticeable on the handle. And I was silently like, what is this? Like I was making a face to Duke. But Duke just has to point it out.
Duke, you're a shark. I'm basically amphibious.
That house that size is practically manor type, it sounds like. It's not really though. It's just like it's got a sublet. It's just like a 2, maybe 3-story house.
One of them,
I think 2-story with a basement.
One of them was 2-story house with a basement.
Like that's not a manor. That's just like a middle class home that you landlord out.
It was literally explained. I mean, we're literally not doxing ourselves. It is just within BC that we were looking at. It was like this 9-bedroom house. Like buy this house that your family will never outgrow.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I can see that. unless you're like one of those like reality TV show people who's got like 20 fucking children.
Like some sort of streamer that lives in a house.
I don't think streamers have 20 children. They can't afford that.
No streamer. The streamers are the children.
Streamers are the children. And chat, you're our babies.
Still might be rot or something. Oh, there absolutely could be. It's not like we're checking out these houses legitimately.
Oh, God, no.
I'm not moving to the fucking Yukon to get a cheap house.
Unless.
If I want to move somewhere to get a cheap house, we'll go to like fucking Alberta or something.
I don't want...
I like BC. No, I want to stick in BC.
Yeah, I want to stick in BC. Apparently, BC is the closest thing that you can get to US in the fucking
It
Canada.
really is.
And I
BC is
like
effectively
that. I don't
Canadian
like
US.
I don't like learning new things.
BC is just if you're in the US, but you have all the benefits of Canada.
I'm just
And the
figuring
downsides.
out I'm just figuring out, like, Celsius. I can't do anything else. If someone goes up to me and goes, bonjour, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants.
That won't happen in Alberta.
I don't know.
I've never been to it. I don't know if I've only left BC, I think, like, once in my life. And that was specifically to go to Disneyland. I was 4, and I don't remember it.
Purchase.
Purchase?
Purchase.
Don't.
Oh, seasonal.
It's sneezing! Keen Santa!
No, I don't want to.
Okay. If you're in Canada, you'd go for BC. It's expensive to live here, unfortunately, but it is...
Unless
is
you're in,
stunning.
like, the North fucking Pole.
No, but yeah, BC is legitimately, it's stunning. It is one of the most beautiful places in the world, I think. Again, I haven't exactly traveled the world, but I've traveled BC. I've seen quite a bit of BC, and it's unbelievable.
Krusty Krab.
Are we gonna clean the Krusty
I'm gonna
Krab?
clean the Krusty Krab.
Awesome. How long has it been? It's been like half an hour, and we're just getting into the game.
Yeah, no, it's fine. 10-minute pre-stream.
That Krusty is so crab.
That crab is crusty.
That crab, that's meat. That's fish meat. Ew.
No, that's
what happened here? Wait,
so,
this is not like regular grime.
Mr. Krabs tried to fuse with his establishment,
and it did
in
not
order
go
to
well.
make money. And let's just say
this is some human crabs mutation.
Krabs
shit.
mutation, yeah.
Krabs mutation.
And the Krabs has mutated into the establishment. Who do you?
This handsome Squidward.
Who do you think Fred is?
Fred? Hey, it's Fred! Duke is giving me the glare of all
Get off my stream.
Oh yeah, wait, you have a VTuber. I don't have to explain that.
Someone's Squidward.
Dogfish, hearts, catfish. Camp
Camp
Coral for life.
Ew!
Kill that shit!
Ew!
Starfish rule.
Sleepy Nuts.
Barnacle head. Oh god, I forgot about the text messages. I hate this shit.
Fine.
Remember the text messages that do not at all understand the voices of the characters?
Messages.
They don't capture the voice at all.
Yeah, no, it's actual fucking stinky poo-poo. Enter. Okay.
Hey, Krabs, your sign's a little ajar.
I think that's the least of his problems.
Are you gonna go to the infinite desert in this game now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Isn't there where SpongeBob learns the fuck word? An episode? Yes. And it goes
yeah,
dolphin sounds.
It's the Dolphins episode. It's so awesome.
I actually watched the first...
I hope someone got fired for this.
Tisk tisk.
Tisk tisk.
I actually watched the first episode of SpongeBob the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was looking for things to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not end up landing on SpongeBob. I only watched a couple episodes, and I was like, I'm not really in the mood for this right now. But I did rewatch the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as annoying as I remember it being. So I like early SpongeBob a lot, but the first episode specifically with the what are they, sardines?
Uh-huh.
The ones that, like, you know, he gets the super spatula, he feeds them all, he's the best fry cook ever.
Sure.
I never liked that episode as a kid.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
My least favorite episode was the one where he was walking. Like that one episode where he's just like walking for a really long time.
Do you mean the walk cycles?
Yes.
That wasn't a real episode. That was a joke. So that comes from there's an episode where Patchy the Pirate is looking for the lost SpongeBob episode. And that's the whole like plot of the episode is like Patchy, well, not the plot of the episode, but it's the B plot of the episode is he's looking for this and he finally finds it at the end it's a special. He finally finds it at the end of the special. And it's just SpongeBob walking for a few minutes. And he's like, "That was it? That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles." And then he gets really mad. So that's not a real episode.
I swear to God.
That was a bit and it was supposed to be disappointing.
I swear to God, I remember not getting it as a little kid and getting so fucking mad. I was like,
you know what?
No, because like I was watching TV. TV and I was just sitting there going, "Oh man, I know this bit already. I'm gonna have to watch walk cycles for several minutes now in order to do anything. I can't change the channel. I'm 5."
The thing is, you understood Patchy like no other in that moment.
No, you're right.
You were one with Patchy at the time.
I'm Patchkin.
You're I don't want to repeat that. Ellie is right. It was like a minute and a half at most. It was not very long. But when you're 5, like,
that is a million years.
When you're 5, here's the thing, right? When you're 25 years old, okay?
Sure.
1 year is like a 25th of your life. When you're 5 years old, a year is a fifth of your life. Time is just like relatively
it's stretched.
Time is relatively speaking, it just takes longer. because it's more you're taking in more new information, you know. When you're a kid and if you've never seen cheap walk cycles before, you watch cheap walk cycles for the first time, that is the equivalent of like 6 years.
I didn't animate. I didn't understand what a walk cycle was. I was just like, oh, SpongeBob's walking at the screen. I hate this.
And it takes up so much of your brain, so much of your tiny baby brain. It takes up so much space in there that it's just, relatively speaking, it's larger, and that's all it's more brain meat.
More brain meat,
which equals more time.
And to be fair, baby children have very little brain meat.
Have you ever had like a moment where like an intense moment where your adrenaline kicked in? It felt like the world was going in slow motion.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time. I have an anxiety disorder.
That's not good. That's really bad if that happens all the time. Let's talk to our doctor. But I've had that happen once where like the memory is legitimately, it plays in slow motion because of how much information my brain has been taking. That's how everything works when you're 5.
Hello. We got a 10-month subscriber. Thank you so much.
Go. Being a child is like being in a black hole. Well, if you're in a black hole,
you died and turned into spaghetti.
When you go closer to the speed of light, time goes faster. So it's the opposite. It's like being in a white hole. Probably.
Probably. Known physicist Sophie Babi.
I don't actually remember what white holes even are. I know that they're like maybe real. I can't remember. I watched a bunch of science videos the other day, and I forgot all the science that I learned, but I did have a lot of fun.
But you did go ooh and ah.
I did.
Which honestly makes it very worth it. I love watching videos.
The theoretical, nobody's observed one. The thing is, everything is theoretical, right? Like, that's like a scientific principle, is everything is a theory. That's why, like, a lot of, like, science folks will get really upset when you're like, well, that's just a theory. It's because, like, yeah, literally everything in the world is a theory.
Isn't it crazy that guy's retiring?
No, Sophie? What do you... That is crazy. What do you mean, no? That's, like, a thing. Like, everything's a theory. Like, our understanding of it. I don't know. Anyway. Scientific theory and theoretical things are entirely different. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know that. Oh, you picked it up.
Oh.
I don't...
Fuck.
What button did you press?
F.
I think you maybe have to be like... Maybe it has to be, like, making contact with the ground to place that.
That was so scary. I was literally just up there, and it kept showing a prompt. I'm like, oh, can I pick up something up here? It was...
You sure can.
I just picked this up with one hand and got really scared about it.
It's like when the superhero kid, like, wakes up with superpowers.
Yeah!
You know, Peter Parker gets his fucking spider...
And he's stuck to the fucking ceiling.
He's like,
and
what
shit.
the fuck? Whoa!
What the fuck? My fingers are all hairy and gross, and my wrists are attacking other children's lunch trays.
Regular, just, like, teenage things.
Regular teenage things. I was like, how can I say this in a not gross way? And that was how...
No, that was really good.
I was gonna be like, oh, my wrists are producing goo. But you know what? I'm mature. I'm an adult. I don't make goo jokes that are so easy.
Never. You've never
I would
made
never
a goo
talk
joke.
about Spider-Man goo. Anyway, MediaShares are on today.
True!
If you want to show something real funny...
Make us laugh. Be our YouTube playlist.
Entertain us.
Entertain us. I actually have been thinking about doing a stream where I put in 0 effort. I'm like, listen, I want to play RuneScape, and I got nothing to do, so come be my YouTube playlist. And I just set the MediaShare to the lowest I can make it without like PayPal taking literally all the money. And I just be like, okay, come be my YouTube playlist.
I love you.
You would watch me play RuneScape. The thing is, like, right now in RuneScape, I'm in the mid game of RuneScape, right? Like, most of my skills are in the 40 to 60 range. And so the thing about the mid game of RuneScape is there's no more fun things to do. It's kind of just like grinds at this point. Like right now I'm grinding my smithing to get it to 80 so I can make a god sword blade. And to do that I need to get a bunch of materials. So I'm sitting at the Motherlode mine literally for like hours just mining. And then my inventory gets full, and I put it in a box, and then I make sure the wheels are fixed. It goes through some water, and then I pull it out of the bag that it falls into, and I put it in my bank, and then I mine, and I repeat this. Yeah, that's the VTuber captured that really well. That is true, Val. Val's correct. You can look forward to us playing Lethal Company. I haven't announced that yet. I said,
you should.
I did announce it somewhere. It's because I forgot about it because I was playing God Game for 3 days. My entire mind just turned into God game these past few days. It's all I've been thinking about. But I am very excited.
You've been on that God grind.
I have been. Tomorrow's stream is also sponsored because I accidentally planned my sponsor agreement. I accidentally agreed on a date with a sponsor on the day I'm doing a collab stream. So now I have to force my friends to join me on a sponsored stream, which feels fucking awful. I mean, I told them about it and they're fine with it, but I feel so bad.
Your friends are nice and professional.
Of course. I hate that shit though. I feel so bad. Like, hey, would you come hang out with me? And by the way, you have to you have to sell a company with me. You didn't sign anything. You're not getting paid for it, but you have to.
Do you have to make them sign something?
No.
You know what it is.
They
Turtle!
As long as I do the requirements, we're fine.
It's time. Oh, well, there's something else in the queue, but next up, it's time.
This rabbit funny screaming like human.
Turtle, thank you for the 690 and the 690.
You know what it is? It's dragons!
The fucking dragons.
Let's go, Turtle, thank you.
I missed you, Final Fantasy Turtles Dragons.
Does this make you feel better?
What?
Just in general, the dragons.
Yeah.
Does it improve your well-being? Yeah. Duke, just hover over the subtitle button. You looking for Final Fantasy 14 Dragon subtitles? Find out what it's saying.
Oh, there it is.
This is how I remember it.
This is how I remember it. This is how you remember it. I'm so scared of what. Awesome. It's okay if this video gets muted at some point. I do not care.
Oh yeah, if the VOD gets muted, the VOD gets muted.
If the VOD gets muted, the VOD gets muted.
This ain't like this ain't an event stream. You know, this one can get lost to time.
This one can get lost.
This one can get
VOD
lost
heads,
to the TV show.
I ain't your penny. I fuck up shit real bad.
Oh yeah,
I don't care.
Penny spent literally like multiple months trying to fix a VOD that refused to upload normally.
Bless her
And
heart.
just today got it finally the first part uploaded after just a nightmare on YouTube's end.
Bless her heart.
She went through so much trouble to get this VOD out. And when I stream, I'm like, okay, click to upload to YouTube. I do them in batches. If they go out of order, whatever. If one of them doesn't upload properly, whatever. If one of them gets copyright struck and the entire video gets blocked, oh well.
I'm a happy medium. I put thumbnails on my shit and I time them. I put them on a timer.
You used to make thumbnails for me for a little bit. There's a little
I
phase where
used
you did
to,
that.
but to be fair, making a thing, we're streaming like, when we're
No, it's
when
a
we're
lot
at
of
our
work.
most powerful, we're streaming like every day of the week minus Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
No, I say that as like a, oh my god, you made thumbnails for my streams. That's insane. I think making thumbnails for VODs it's insane. I think it's crazy.
I like it, actually. It's
I know you do, and you know, anybody who does it, more power fucking to you. I think that shit is so much work.
God bless. Some people go to my VODs page. I mean, we saw someone here today who's just like, oh, hey, this is my first time catching your stream.
Yeah.
And I have to be like,
MediaShare's a bit loud.
Okay. And I just
That's a change. Normally it's really
yeah,
quiet.
I turned it really up because I knew that I was usually quiet.
Honestly, thank you.
But
audio problems are like the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
I need audio to be level.
But as I was saying, like, the least that I can do is mark when the pre-stream is over, when the gaming actually starts, and put a thumbnail so that they can tell the difference between VODs. Sophie, Sophie had a fucking stint. I'm still making fun of you. Hold on,
okay,
excuse
please
me.
continue.
It's
to
my
make fun
stream.
Of me.
I can make fun of you.
Of course.
But also, I love you so much, and you're wonderful. But Sophie, you had a stint where you had only Karkler or Karkalicious fucking Sophie baby
straight up when
as the thumbnail.
When I recently updated my starting soon like fan art showcase.
Yeah.
I specifically took that one out because I was tired of it showing up as the fucking thumbnails. That was my entire reason for it because it kept showing that one. Every time, fucking Carcat thumbnails.
It was at this specific time that they yoinked from.
And like I would go in because YouTube gives you 3 default thumbnails you can choose from.
Yeah.
So the big reason I don't do a lot of this stuff, a lot of it is YouTube's UI, because YouTube is like a slow website.
Yes.
And I get it. There's a lot of stuff, like when you're editing a video, for example, that's several gigabytes worth of stuff. I get why it can be a little slow. It legitimately makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
But it's really frustrating to work with, and that's why I don't do stuff like I don't add the changes.
Oh, it's the lesbians!
Robot lesbians!
Oh.
Let's go!
Yeah, I've heard about the robot lesbians.
I played a little bit of it. I got it for me. It's really good. But anyways, YouTube's UI sucks, and I hate doing stuff. So I'll do the shortest possible like steps to get there. And so I'll choose like the 3 that it gives you. It'll give you 3 random sections from the video. And like for 90% of the videos, all 3 of them are car cat.
Yeah.
All fucking 3. So if there's
they hate you.
So for as many as I could, if I could get rid of car cat, I did.
Uh-huh.
But there was a lot of times where I had no option.
So, am I crazy, or was there like a point where YouTube would let you like skim through the entire video and choose like a section for the thumbnail?
I don't think I've ever seen that. To my knowledge, YouTube always... That might have been a thing, because I don't touch the thumbnails very often.
Yeah.
But from my
This
memory...
was like years and years ago.
From my memory...
YouTube never had this feature. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm pretty sure YouTube has always taken a 3 random screens from the first little bit of your video. Thank you, Ellie. Ellie would know. Ellie would know. No, YouTube warrior since the beginning.
I trust Ellie with my life, not only in just the normal sense, but also with like any information pertaining to YouTube.
100%. I watched fucking The Things when I was a child, when I was a infant. So I trust Ellie to know what was going on in YouTube back then.
It used to pull from precisely 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4 into the video length. Then the option for custom thumb.
Interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
It's definitely not that anymore, because it's within the first like few minutes now is when it grabs, because all of my VODs are always still on the pre-stream.
To be fair, love of my life. Your intros are like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so maybe it pulls from the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, it could.
Which for most
That's
videos.
what I mean by this. Yeah, I guess for most videos.
For most videos, that would be like
fair point. Okay,
a good differentiating.
Fair point. So random points, random with an asterisk. We don't know exactly what it was, but randomish points from within the first like 10-15 minutes. That makes sense. Carcat is also a vital part of it. It's not even part of my stream lore. That's part of like the Discord lore at best.
Every April, what is it? April 13th. I forced Sophie to choose a Carcat fan art or Sophie Homestuck fan art
to make the server
to make
icon.
us the server icon. And
Christ,
for some reason she's like, yeah, I'm gonna make this one. I'm gonna add this one to my pre-stream.
It was really good.
To be fair,
I liked it.
You monster.
I guess Carcalicious. I forgot about Carcalicious. That's why I made the choice. Because Carcalicious was just really bad at the time. Like I was hearing it constantly. I managed to forget about Carcalicious, which is the best sentence I've ever said, and it makes me so happy.
You haven't been doing MediaShare streams.
I haven't been.
For your own safety.
I don't love MediaShare streams. I don't hate them. I know you're doing one. It's fine. I don't have headphones in, but it's not even a problem. Again, I don't dislike them. But when I'm hosting one specifically, I feel like one, it's really difficult to work with the programs. I think the MediaShare stuff on Streamlabs and Stream Elements is not ideal. And two, I feel like I can only do a certain amount of stuff, right? Like if there's a game that I want to play, that music would make it hard to play, like Escape from Tarkov, for example. I can't really play it, right? Just a lot of the games I play, MediaShare gets it interrupts. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Perfect for something like this, though.
For Suri.
For Suri.
For Suri. There's some fucking crud here still.
Crud. There's some crud.
Oh wow, they've actually got kind of reflections here. That's not too bad. Look at
It's
that.
Yeah.
I think it is a PNG.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm
No, but look at the way that it's scaled.
That's really funny.
That's actually really.
Yeah, so most reflections are very simple like this. This is just a very low quality one. I mean, UVs might be a little weird. There's a good opportunity for someone else to give you music to vibe to, but it really gives everyone in the world the opportunity to make you listen to the world's unfunniest bit for way too long. And it makes VOD mutes and corrections a nightmare. Yeah, 100%.
I'm so sad. I mean, it is for good reason, but YouTube removed a lot of almost all of the food roulette videos.
Damn.
The food roulette VODs over claims.
Lost to
And to be
history.
honest, absolutely reasonable. We were just reacting to videos. But on the other hand, that's a lot of reactions just lost to the wind.
That's why now you do Am I the Asshole Court, which does not have copyright.
Well, it's not why I did it.
It's the entire reason. Is
It's
why
the
you stopped
entire
doing
reason.
food roulette.
Also, I haven't done Am I the Asshole Court in like a year, almost exactly.
That's like fine.
The last one's been with was with Penny and Holly.
I remember.
And
It
they
was
were
very
so
fun.
fucking funny.
To be fair, in order to do Am I the Asshole Court, you have to schedule things with people, which is a nightmare.
Terrifying.
I need y'all to know how much trouble we're having scheduling the next God game. Everybody's busy.
Everyone's
Forever.
busy.
It is so
Forever.
difficult to get 8
Troops
people in the
underscore
same
boots
fucking
just
room for
subscribed
like
for
several
41
hours.
months.
It's
How
impossible.
Cold in the desert today. So fucking windy.
Oh, stay on the ground. Don't get swept
Don't
away
get
with the
swept
wind.
away.
It
It was stormy last night.
was stormy last night.
Yeah, it was shaking and shuddering.
Uh-huh.
I
It
wasn't awake
was-
for much of it though, because I fell asleep very quickly.
It was slushy. It was rain snowing, where it was kind of snowing and it was also kind of raining on top of it. There's sort of snow outside, but it is the sludge.
The sludge.
It is awesome. There's like there's little poofs of snow on the ground.
There's more than poofs. It was pretty well covered today.
No, there's a lot of like grass and shit.
Well, the grass
sticking
is just
through.
like poking up. That's normal. That's not poofs of snow. That's poofs of grass.
It's poofs of grass. Sorry, there's a near equal but not exactly equal, somewhat balanced poofs of grass and snow.
Oh, hey, I need to ask Chad a question in
Sure.
case anybody has ever experienced. Okay, so
Okay.
I was watching a YouTuber recently. I've been watching Drew Gooden, who used to be a Vine star. It's
Sure.
road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Yeah, I've been watching Drew Gooden. Gooden fellow, good fun videos. He likes to do these videos where he buys a bunch of like scam ads and then looks at
Reviews them,
and they're bad. And one of the ones he got was it was a Slurpee cup. So the way it works,
the fucking Slurpee cup
you
one.
freeze
Yeah.
the cup and then you pour something in it and then you squeeze it and somehow it does a reaction that slushifies your drink. I have no idea how that shit works.
I had a friend who had one of those. I think.
I have no idea how that shit works. So I want to try it because the thing is, right? Like, there's like make your own slushy kits at home, but they suck. They're terrible, and I don't think this one would be good either. I looked at what they were making and it looked pretty bad. But I wonder what would happen if you combined that with the one video somebody sent me a while back of how to make like a proper Slurpee, because it's not just soda and ice, right? There's
Sure.
a bunch of ingredients that go into it to give it that texture and consistency.
Sure.
So I wonder what would happen if you combined those two. Like, how does the squishing
Like
work?
the syrup. Like would it work with the syrup?
Yeah.
of,
Oh, yeah.
like,
They
a
use soda and
Slurpee?
stuff in the thing.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I'm interesting.
Ingredients.
You didn't realize Drew Gooden was that fine? Neither did I. I was just watching because I watched all of his Christmas movie reviews because that's the first thing I saw, and I was like, this guy's pretty funny. And then he like was like, by the way, I got merch, and he showed up like fucking U2's figure of of the Road Work Ahead thing, and I was like, wait, that's this guy?
That has nothing to do with him. U2's is like the uglier Funko Pop, and I'm not taking that back.
No, I fucking hate U2.
I fucking hate U2's so bad. In a few years, when I sell a U2's figure, ignore this.
We need to build a mini 7-Eleven into the streamer house. Genuinely, one of my like, this isn't a bucket list item because I don't expect it to happen. But one of my like my fantasies.
One of your dreams.
One of my
One of your
dreams.
dream
my
items.
like genie wish type thing.
Yeah.
If I had stupid money, I would literally have like a Slurpee machine, and I would pay a guy to maintain it.
You would have your Slurpee servant?
I would not a servant. I pay. Well, I got you pay servants too. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd have a fucking Slurpee servant. Sure, you don't have to get me the Slurpees. It's a fucking mechanic. Is a mechanic a car servant?
I hear you just go like, Jeeves, and he's like, you're Slurpee, ma'am.
Subscribe for 5 months.
No,
Thank you so much for the 5
it's just a
months.
fucking like mechanic. I would pay somebody to maintain it because the thing about Slurpee machines is they're fickle, right?
Sure.
Like if you don't maintain it well, it starts to taste bad and have bad consistency. It's what happens at gas stations. Our local 7-Eleven, well, one of them, tragically is falling down this pit. One of the 7-Elevens in my town, for literally like most of my life, I've gone there. It's always been here since I was born, and their Slurpees were always the best in town. It was the best. But something happened in the past 2 years. 25 years of service. Something happened in the past 2 years. And now their Slurpees are starting to taste bad. They consistently taste like the previous flavor that was in there. I get a lot of flavors of root beer. Sometimes it tastes a little stinky. I don't like it.
Why
Makes
is
me
it this
sad.
time?
What?
The lesbians, they're not playing.
My lesbians.
My lesbians.
There
There
you
they
go.
are.
Hi, lesbians.
Hi, lesbians. The whole squad of them. They come in herds.
They do come in.
They do go in herds.
Oh, no, Uber said it did play already.
Oh, well, fuck.
Well, you got 2-for-1 deal. Yay! That'd be a fun stream. MediaShare 2-for-1 deal. If you every time you send a video, it plays twice.
Anyways, I have to look up a joke from someone to see if it's funny
Sure.
or not.
What? Oh, I see. You have to look up what somebody made a joke of. I think this is a funny joke, personally.
This?
I used to own these.
Yeah, I would actually make a Duke of Ash Mighty Beans.
We could just like paint one in real life. That'd be a fun like video to do or something.
It could be.
Get some mighty beans, dip them in just like do like a white paint, like clear them out,
Sure,
and
sure.
then do a shark mighty bean over that.
You could probably get like a sticker or something to place over it so that it has like that smooth finish.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Let's make streamer mighty beans. I just thought of a great new Etsy shop idea.
Feel free to steal.
Feel free to steal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we can mass produce them if we get like specifically cut vinyl stickers. That
Yeah.
we can put on there. So all we do is we buy mighty beans and then we
Uh-huh.
print out these vinyl stickers and we cut them in a specific way so you can just wrap it around perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And then we send those out. And then we start getting complaints. People say, I unpeeled
Oh,
my
yeah, they're,
mighty
like,
beans
so
and it was a
cheap.
regular mighty bean underneath. And I say, no
Yeah.
refunds.
Smile. And then you delete their review.
Uh-huh.
And then we ask our friends to all make good reviews. And it'll be
cherries.
good.
Dipping my mighty beans in acetone.
Yay. He loves it. Oh, goodness. Ugh, fuck. I bonked my noggin and I didn't make it.
Did you miss streaming, darling?
So here's the thing. I have missed streaming and I have missed chat and I've missed you all so fucking bad. The thing is that I have this magical thing called an anxiety disorder where it has been so fucking hard. So we have had the worst sleep schedule
It's been bad.
for a long
God
time.
Game has not been helping.
God Game has not been helping, but also like other things like Sophie was very sick one night and so we stayed up very late. Or like other things happening.
Very specific.
I know I'm being very specific. But like things have been happening that have been keeping us up very, very late. And I looked in the mirror a few days ago when we were gonna go and see Sophie's grandparents, and I said, "Oh, my eye bags are like multicolored. They're really gross.
They're not gross, but
They're
you
not-
do have very noticeable eye bags.
I have
right now.
very
You're
noticeable
very tired.
eye bags. I'm a very tired man. And if you have had anxiety in the past, you know that staying up very, very late and being very, very tired is not good for that. So, like, waking up at 1 p.m. type of week. I wish I was waking up at 1 p.m. It's
You
been...
woke up at like 11 today.
No, I didn't.
What?
I woke up at 1:30.
Oh, you're totally right.
Yes.
What time did I wake up to?
Like 3.
Three.
Like 3.
That's right, yeah. Well, to
And
be
then
fair, I
that-
was up until like the late of all time
That's
from God Game
true.
last night.
But like, I'm so fucking tired, gamers. I'm so out of it, and I have a schedule that I have to keep when I'm streaming, and now that I'm streaming outside of that schedule, even now, it is making me so fucking anxious.
But are you
because
having fun?
it's cursed and haunted. Hold on, hold the phone.
Okay, I'm holding it.
Please continue
Move
holding
the
it.
thing closer,
No!
please.
But so I have a schedule where I have to post at exactly 12 p.m. the thing that I am doing that day. I have to post that at exactly 12 p.m. Not 12:30, not like any other time. It has to be 12 p.m. and then at exactly 2 or a little after 2, I have to at least be preparing for the stream. And when I'm waking up at 1:30 in the afternoon, I go, "Oh god, I'm like an hour and 30 minutes late to work and I am having an awful time and my chat is never going to know that I'm streaming and they're going to be doing other things and my numbers."
And then you get on stream and you're fine.
And then I don't get on stream because I'm so scared.
That's what's been happening lately. But when you do go on stream, then you're fine.
I'm fine.
And that's what I've been telling Duke this whole time.
And one
Duke-
of my fucking Stream Elements updates has put the fucking viewer count back on my stream, and now I'm looking
Oh
at that.
god, we gotta get
which
rid
is
of it. Hey, you know what? The viewer
actively-
count's pretty okay right now.
It's pretty
for
good.
a 2-week absence.
For more than a 2 week, it is basically like a
That's
two
fine.
a 2 month absence.
That's
It's
fucking fine.
fine.
Yeah, that is more than fine. That is so. That's actually pretty decent. Also for just like a chill stream.
Yeah, we're
You're
chilling.
fine. No, I. The thing is, this is what I've been telling Duke literally like for the past the whole while, is that you've lost your momentum.
My shmomentum.
Your shmomentum.
My shmovement.
Streaming is a shmomentum thing, and if you lose your shmomentum, you get scared. And
You
then
do.
every stream is very
And
daunting.
brother, I'm so fucking scared.
That's why Socks is possibly at their most powerful ever right now, because Socks has been streaming for 31 days.
I know. I'm so fucking scared for them. I hope they don't get burnt out.
They probably will, but I think it'll be for the best in the end.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, hell, they're doing good.
Oh,
They're-
yeah.
they're
No,
having
Socks is doing
fun.
good. Socks is very happy right now.
Yeah. But like,
Every Duke stream is a fun little surprise, but they never look at any streamer schedule ever. That's why I don't post them, baby!
you scare me.
I don't post
You
schedules.
scare me.
Every
I love
stream's
you
a
so
surprise to me,
much.
too!
You gotta have some sort of
I
balance.
do not
The
think...
control.
I do not believe. Shout out. Okay, send off in chat if you pay attention to streamer schedules and you plan watching streams around those schedules. I don't imagine
Raising
that
my
there's nobody.
hand.
I don't imagine that's nobody. But like, you do ever so. Okay.
See.
Sometimes I do, but I'm insane. Sure, don't. Depends on the streamer. Nah. I try. I do. It helps with. So this is like a good actually 50-50 split.
Like if I go at least like 2 hours before, which I think is a nice grace period. If I go 2 hours before, I say, hey, I'm going to be streaming X or Y. People will at least have it in the back of their head going, oh, Duke's going to be streaming X or Y. If I'm interested in like the next 2 hour window, and then let's be honest, like the next 12 hours after that, if it's something absolutely fucking bonkers, then I shall check on his stream.
Mm-hmm.
It okay. That's why I like my little schedules.
That's fair.
My silly
the
little
schedule's good.
schemes.
I even said literally the other day, like the 3 straight days of God Game has actually been so good for me just because of the fucking like the consistency. My schedule's made for me. I go when I go and we're done, right?
Mhm.
That's awesome. 2, God Game is extremely stimulating. Really good for ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
And like I get that. I can see how that schedule can be very helpful as the like, you know, the one who's scheduling.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I can't think that far ahead. I can't think of what
I
game
love
I'm gonna.
you.
How am I supposed to know what game I'm gonna want to play in like a week? How am I gonna know if I want to do it? And also, every time I cancel a stream, I feel
Like the
terrible.
devil,
I feel like
yeah.
the devil,
Yeah, no, trust
and
me, I
it's
get
just
that.
not worth it. Sucks invented a game that's just Adderall. Doctor prescribed me with 3 hours of God Game weekly.
This'll fix me. Oh, I'm sorry about the Golem thing.
Oh,
That's
yeah, you have to
another
play
reason.
Golem.
I promised 100% Lord of the Rings Golem.
You'll do
Some
it.
tunic music
You got plenty of
I love.
time.
As the
Wanted
last
to do
stream, and it
Gundam
did not
music
happen.
I
Here's some
used for
tunic music I
Lancer,
love.
but that
Let's
might be
watch that.
copyrighted.
You have plenty of time though. You're not. I mean, it's not like. Did you say when it was gonna happen?
Yes,
Oh, when?
weeks ago.
Oh, well, that's fine.
I'm sure Gollum will understand. I've been in the fucking the sludge, the slumps. It okay.
I think it's fine.
We figure it out.
I still haven't played Pathologic 2. Remember that one?
No.
I think like 2 years ago I promised to play that. And then I realized, wow, this would not make a good stream game.
You should play it though.
I should.
You should.
I don't know. We'll see.
Get someone who like knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Maybe. We'll see. I feel like you can't though for Pathologic, because it's a big thing of it is like, you don't want to go in spoiled. You want to go in fresh. That's like a big part of Pathologic.
Yeah. You should at least play My Summer Car, which I think is like the Pathologic of.
I do want to play. I actually want to play that with Val
Uh-huh.
really badly. I want to play My Summer Car. I want to play. God Game.
Mhm.
I want to play God Game really bad right now. I actually am like.
Sophie woke up this morning and is like, I want to play God
I
Game.
want to play God. One, I want to see that match to the end. Right?
Yeah.
Because holy
You
shit.
have honor and yada yada.
Yeah. But also, I just kind of want to play God Game. Like, I'm probably gonna just host some God games on stream.
On
'Cause I
stream?
wanna, yeah. Like I want
I
to.
thought you were gonna host some in like the Discord.
We'll see. I might do that too. I want to play God Game.
Uh-huh.
I like God Game.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, I don't know quite enough to GM it, but I guess I could just read the rules. They have a rule.
I
I
don't
worked
know.
really hard on it.
I don't know.
Dude gave me a face.
Rules are for wimps. I'm a real gamer. I just go off pure fucking vibes.
Recently read through the God Game rules, and you want to play it with friends, but you're worried they'll hate it right away. Why would they hate it? What's wrong with them? If they hate it right away, they're not worth having as
Get
friends.
better friends.
Their opinions are directly correlated to their like quality as a human being. Dude, your face. God Game's awesome. God Game is really special to me.
Oh yeah,
I
it
love it.
is.
I love God Game so much.
And we love socks.
I want a physical copy of God Game so bad.
Uh-huh. I do think,
Mm-hmm.
and you would have to talk to Socks about this probably. I feel like there could be some like company that could imagine selling God Game card packs. Like you'd have the base, and then you could sell like.
Yeah, I don't think
those, like-
Socks could sell Alvin the Chipmunk.
No. I'm not saying Alvin the fucking Chipmunk. I remember they talked ages ago about.
So Socks is printing right now
Uh-huh.
a physical copy of God Game. Just one.
Uh-huh.
Socks cannot sell them. But
Yeah.
they did talk about this on stream. I'm really hoping that the next tournament that's done, or a future tournament, I hope that a physical copy of God Game is the prize. Because
Yeah.
I'll fight tooth and nail for that shit.
You would.
Mm-hmm.
I would too.
But yeah, I want a physical copy of God Game really bad.
Yeah.
I want to play with you, dude. I want to play with you, but we can't play games together because we live in the same room.
We live in the same room. If only we lived up in the fucking North Pole with 9 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Fuck.
And no groceries because nobody has a job.
No groceries because it's a fucking ghost town. Fuck. I think it'd be nice.
I think it'd be so nice.
I think it'd be so nice. We could just call in airdrops
Mm-hmm.
and survive off those.
Physical God Game would be so many cards. So Sox is just printing base set right now, but they are making it. Again, just one copy.
How much is base set? Like how many?
I don't
cards is
actually
base set?
know. It's at least a few thousand cards.
Yeah, that's not going like, oh, they're only like printing the base set. Like
No, it is only. You have no idea how many fucking viewer cards there are.
no, I know there's a lot
There's
of viewer
thousands.
cards. I know there's a lot of viewer cards. I'm just saying like saying only implies like the existence of maybe
I
50
guess,
base set.
But
Like-
also, if I'm saying like only 50% of the game is being printed, that's still an only.
I suppose. I suppose.
If you want to play God Game in person, you could try playing Flux, which is another card game where you could use cards to change the rules. That sounds like a lot of work. And I would
Sophie-
like to have pictures of Alvin on my hand.
Sophie is very kindly stomping her foot and crossing her arms, saying,
Uh-uh.
"Nuh-uh, I want God Game," and that's okay.
Xbox isn't God game, that defeats the point. Kind of. Yeah, like I want to have the cards. Like that's the big point for me. Is I want to have.
You want to hold Alvin in your grubby
I want to
hands.
hold like a copy of WD Gaster.
I want to hold
and hand it to a friend of mine.
I want to hold the Pebbles card in my hand and crumple it up as I die.
I cannot believe Gibson got that so early. And
your gay daughter.
My gay. Remember when I think my first ever God game, or at least my second or something like that, an early one. I got that card and I played it without reading the last line.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, my gay daughter,
and I was just like, oh, my gay daughter, and I immediately played it.
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I lost that match.
What?
I know.
No way.
Only 2,400 cards out of a possible 8,000. Yeah, that's only. That's super only.
Whatever.
I want to hold a physical Mordecai. You're embarrassing me in front of my penis friend's card. Yes!
Yeah! You know what? You're so fucking right. I just remembered that one post where it's like Mr. Krabs pointing at another Mr. Krabs and he's like, oh, this is me, Homunculus.
This is me, Homunculus!
we have to keep it entertained because it doesn't have a soul yet. Or else it'll start lashing out and killing. Grimy fucking windows. I just want to scrape this shit off with my fingernail right now.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
You want to like pick at it.
I just want to pick at it.
Little crumbs come off.
Yeah. We need Powerwash Simulator for people who just want to like pick at the little like gross edges of like a window or something without getting shit
grout picking simulator.
We need grout picking simulator. Thank you. For the real grout heads in chat. Dentistry? You think they're going in there with the little fingers and going like no, they got devices. They got tools.
My dentist does. Is that okay?
I think you need a new dentist. Ooh, my little metal fingers. I'm a Batman villain. I use my little metal claws to pick at your teeth.
God, sitting at your desk is so hard.
Yeah, I know. I've got the world's most uncomfortable little L desk.
It's not ideal.
It's not ideal.
Particularly not for sitting next to you.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Meanwhile, you have like the widest fucking
My desk could literally seat 2 people.
Ugh.
It's straight up could.
It's straight up could. And it has.
And it was the same price as yours.
And it was the same fucking price.
I'm so sorry again. I feel bad for that because I picked the desks out. Like, I mean, Duke obviously agreed.
I said, oh yeah, I want an L desk.
But, like, I feel so bad.
It's okay.
I wish we just got 2 of those.
This is me flesh homunculus.
I keep it a constant state of euphoria to keep it from... Oh, I said anyway. To keep it from killing everyone on account of it hasn't gotten a soul yet.
Awesome.
Awesome.
We all learn from our mistake. Never buy anything online.
True. I don't know. My desk is really nice.
Only buy 50% of things online.
That's true. That's the lesson I learned.
The good 50%, not the bad 50%.
I've been watching Malcolm in the Middle the past couple days.
You have.
It is like really funny.
Yeah.
I also really like that the lessons in most episodes are very like sometimes it's something like, oh, put family first, or like, oh, sometimes doing the right thing is hard, right?
Aww.
And then sometimes it's like, well, sometimes you beat the shit out of somebody who didn't deserve it, and that was pretty funny.
Honestly, true. We could all learn from this.
Mr. Breakerbad is in that show. He is, and he's very good in it. I really like the depiction of Lois and what's the guy's name? Hal
Griffin.
No, Lois and Hal. That's the mom and dad from Malcolm in the Middle. Their marriage is awesome because the point of the show is that the kids are little shit. It's like
The kids are little shit.
the kids are little shits. It's like being a little shitty kid turned up to 10 million, right? Like this is the whole point of the show. Things are exaggerated. Like the mom is like a super mom and like super Karen kind of thing. Not a Karen. She's not. That's not accurate. I'm sorry. She's like the punishing mom who's like, oh, I'll punish you. I'll ground you for 1,000,000 years and 10 million years for doing the wrong thing.
I'll punish you.
so like the kind of dynamic is very like conflict driven a lot of the time, right? Conflict between different characters. But Hal and Lois fight like once every 10 episodes. 90% of the time, they are just voracious for each other. They are always trying to fuck constantly. No wonder they have 4 kids. You hated the mom so much. I think the mom in Malcolm in the Middle is straight up the heart of the show. I get why you would hate her, like watching it, like as like a kid or something. But I straight up think she's the heart of the show. I actually really enjoy it. In the finale, they have a 5th. Awesome. She was so unpleasant. She's like definitely exaggerated, and she's like an angry mom. But like I don't know, she's very much like a.
Sophie has a good mom, for the record.
I have a really good mom, so maybe you know that tinges my beliefs a little bit, but she's a very much like a, I don't know, takes no shit kind of character. She shit talks cops all the time, which is really good. It's the 6th. Did they have a 5th in the show? What do you mean 6th? Oh, it's the 6th season. Wait, you're wrong. No, you did say 6. Did they have a 5th kid at some point in the show?
Malcolm's in the middle.
I guess Dewey grows up. Also, so I've only seen around the middle seasons of Malcolm in the Middle before, where you know Dewey's kind of grown up a bit. He kind of turns into one of the brothers. In season 1, Dewey's like 5, and he's so fucking cute. He's just really goddamn cute. They had a new baby in the later seasons. Yeah, that tracks. Goddamn 6 kids. They really are horny for each other. Like, constantly. It's awesome.
It's one of the show's messages is about the wonders of protection.
So, it's funny, I didn't watch Malcolm in the Middle as a kid very much. I only watched a couple episodes, specifically because it was a kid's show, right? Like, it was like a preteen kind of demographic show.
Sure.
But they say stuff like bitch and ass, and they talk about boobs and sex and condoms.
Wow.
And it's like, whoa, it's like a very PG, like the limits of PG-13 kind of show. Minus the word fuck. They don't say fuck. But it's like the limits of what you can get away with for that rating. And as a kid, I was like, I'll get in trouble. I'll get in trouble. I would have loved that show so much as a kid, though.
Hi, B. Sponge Boy Me Bob.
Sponge Boy Me Bob.
Watching me restaurant. Awesome. Oh, I don't know. I think Malcolm in the Middle is pretty neat.
It's fun. I'm like having a lot of fun watching it. I was like pleasantly surprised with how much I'm enjoying. Because like I said, I watched SpongeBob before that because I was looking for just something to put on. Right, just while I play RuneScape. And SpongeBob wasn't hitting. I love SpongeBob. It just wasn't the mood, right? But Malcolm in the Middle, I was like, I'm actually really enjoying this.
That's nice.
They talk about condoms when they clear. Oh yeah, clearly aren't using any. There was a joke that completely would have flown over my head for most of my life. It was so subtle.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about subtle, but like it's fucking. So Malcolm's teacher is a crazy cat lady, kind of.
Okay.
And she has this like heart to heart with the mom in one of the season 1 episodes, right?
Sure.
And she's like, oh, you come home to this loving family and all that. All I come home to is 3 cats, and Bob. And she's like, who's Bob? And she's like, my shower head. Yeah, right. That's like a pretty fucking that one was funny.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Like, I've heard of stuff where it's like, oh, things you didn't get as a kid. I think that's the most, like, you didn't get this as a kid kind of reference I could ever expect. Because as a kid, you're just like, oh, Bob, that's funny. It's random, because it's her shower head is named Bob? What?
That's so weird. That's so funny. She's so sad.
Why would you just say that to someone, though? It makes sense in the moment. It's not. They're having a heart-to-heart. They're drinking, like, alcohol and stuff. It's fine. What the fuck do you do with a shower head? You put that shit on your pussy! You put that shit on your pussy, you make it maybe good feel.
This stream's intended for mature audiences, by the way. 18 plus.
But it's high up, you have to go. Detachable! No, I'm loving to do like a handstand.
Let them do this. They gotta learn.
You do a handstand, hell yeah. work for it. Yeah. Now, if you really want it.
Oh man, maybe I am glad I'm streaming.
Yeah. See, I told you. You just need to get that momentum.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to talk about pussy a little bit.
Just
And
lay
then
down and
you're having a
use
great time.
gravity. No, it's not enough of a blast.
Yeah,
Damn.
come on.
Unless your shower's that fucking strong. In that case, I'm sorry for your skin.
Yeah, you've got Powerwash simulator in your bathroom.
Oh my god.
Why doesn't the dumpster say Squidward's a bitch like it's canonically supposed to? There's a few things on here that aren't in there in canon, but also I'm pretty sure the dumpster like graffiti changes. So I don't know.
It says Squidward's a bitch canonically?
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know if it says bitch specifically. It's it's obviously it's like rubbed out. I don't remember what it
That's
what
really
it looks
funny.
like.
I gotta.
It does say Squidward is somewhere.
That's awesome.
Your shower head actually got changed recently, and it really does feel like a power wash hose right to the face. Yo, Bob.
Happy for you. Stop! Sophie!
I'm sorry. SpongeBob! Like we're doing SpongeBob.
Yay, SpongeBob!
It was Squidward smells and SpongeBob are good. That is also true. Well, that's
Yeah,
one of them. I don't know. I feel like I know what the person's talking about. Again, I'm pretty sure the graffiti changes.
No, but you see, these people only understand the very basic of what a memes is.
Mm-hmm. We're not talking about this. We're not talking about this. We're talking about this.
Squidward smells good.
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 They should have a power washing grenade. They should. You should be able to like buy like a power washing like gear that just gets more and more militant as it goes on. Just wage war on the grime.
The fucking sniper power wash.
You do quick scopes on it?
Oh, it's just shaded like that.
That does look weird.
Oh, that's just shaded like that.
A lot of Power Wash Simulator, I feel like, is not good looking. Like, I would kill for little things. Like, I would love a little shader that could go that looks like water dripping down with the grime and then it fades away. Like,
Sure.
as you spray stuff, you know? Like, it looks like...
Yeah, that would be really
right?
nice.
Like, just, like, little details like that. I think a lot of the texture work is bad. I think there's a lot of weird UVs going on. I feel like...
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like this in Power Wash. Power Wash... It's a simulator game, and it feels like one. I don't know.
Uh-huh. But very surprisingly,
I mean, it sets out to do...
successful.
It does what it does, and
Yeah.
it's like, we're still playing it, so...
yeah, fuck it.
You had to learn all the SpongeBob references from Tumblr in high school because you weren't allowed to watch it as a kid. I was flabbergasted when I heard about the first kid. When I was a kid, the first person I met who wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, I didn't get it. I was like, what do you... Why? They don't say swears. There's no blood. What's wrong with your family?
Uh-huh.
Do I need to call Child Protective Services? And they were like, well, because TV makes you stupid. And I was like, are you calling me stupid? Hello?
Are you...
No. I was not sad.
Me stupid?
No. You misunderstand the vibe. I was a tenacious little child. No, I was... You calling me stupid? Wait. They said SpongeBob acted too gay? That's a fact. Make him gayer.
Make him gayer. Honestly?
Their family doesn't believe in it.
SpongeBob put them holes to use or whatever.
Yeah, come on, SpongeBob.
Come on, SpongeBob. Maybe I should end the stream.
This is what the woke mob wants to do to SpongeBob SquarePants.
Damn right, call me the woke mob then. Can you unsay that, Duke?
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm just groaning.
You dying a little?
No, I wouldn't say dying.
To death?
Just, no, it's like a mild groan.
Taking overtime damage type thing.
You love how SpongeBob never gets any love interest whatsoever. Does Sandy Cheeks mean nothing to you?
Don't you dare she's not.
What are you talking about? She's not. There's like entire plot lines where he's like, "Oh, Sandy." That's like a whole thing.
What?
Sandy Cheeks not. There is like episodes about this.
What?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yes.
Real?
I remember this.
I don't.
Now I haven't watched SpongeBob in years, but I remember SpongeBob and Sandy. Like, not like a consistent thing. It is not always platonic. I refuse to believe that. There is at least one episode where SpongeBob is like, ooh, I was brainwashed by the marriage. What the fuck is the marriage episode?
The marriage episode?
So, Justin Trans Girl, Evan says there's an episode where it says there's literally an episode where they get married, but now somebody else saying I'm brainwashed by the marriage. What happened? No, don't click on that. Dukes looked up SpongeBob wedding episode, and the first YouTube link was like full of emojis, and it was like every Bikini Bottom wedding.
Every bikini
I don't know if I've
bottom
seen this. I feel like this
wedding.
is like more modern SpongeBob than I've seen.
Oh, I love Google.
I swear to God, there's at least one episode. I
Uh-huh.
feel like there is at least one episode where SpongeBob had a crush on Sandy. I swear to God. Like, I know, like, jokes aside, I know it's like platonic for 99%, but I swear to God there's at least one episode.
SpongeBob Sandy relationship Wikipedia.
Perfect.
Perfect. Here we go.
Okay.
Karate. SpongeBob and Sandy
This is the
do karate.
shittiest. Hang on. No, this is the shittiest wiki page in the world. There is 3 things.
Yes. Science.
Karate, science, hanging out.
Hanging out.
Things they do to get this sucks. I feel like there's so much more. This doesn't even talk about all the things they do together. This is 3 things they do together
They do karate
in season 1.
science, and hanging
This is
out.
just season 1. This is the worst
And
fandom wiki.
they
That's
are
fine.
good friends.
They are good friends. Okay, I'm doing my own.
Oh,
research.
she's doing her own research.
I
Okay, watch
swear
out,
to
everyone.
God,
Okay,
that there
watch
was at
out,
least
everyone.
one episode.
Lost heterosexual Sandy episode in the new SpongeBob creepypasta. Sandy has one episode where she's just like, I really wish there was a heterosexual pride parade for all us squirrels.
He always brings her flowers on visits. He gets sad or
That
jealous.
is r
Stop,
slash
let me finish.
SpongeBob. That is r slash
Finish my sentence.
SpongeBob.
He always brings her flowers on visits. He gets sad or jealous whenever she's hanging out with Larry. Also, he gets worried a lot about her safety or well-being. That's not a very good one, that last one. But
It's r slash SpongeBob.
even Stephen Hillenburg has said that SpongeBob has a
R
chaste
slash
crush on Sandy.
SpongeBob.
Stephen Hillenburg said it.
There's no
According
source.
to this Redditor.
It's a fucking Reddit.
Sandy. Oh, I got a source. 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 The SpongeBoy Pitch Bible. The SpongeBoy Pitch.
That's
Bible.
not even season 1 bullshit.
Sandy Cheeks, the surfer squirrel. This is a lot of text here. Hang on. SpongeBob finds himself agreeing to do the most ridiculous. Aha! Here we go. SpongeBob finds himself agreeing to the most ridiculous and impossible physical challenges just to be next to her. Their dates are not the usual dinner and a movie fare. Standard attire includes a crash helmet and a parachute, and they most often end not with a kiss, but with both of them in traction. Outdated info. It started that way. That was the intention.
Yeah, and Luke and Leia were supposed to be lovers. Fucker. Shit changes.
That is from the SpongeBoy Bible.
He was named SpongeBoy.
In the actual show, he gets jealous when she's hanging out with Larry.
You
He's
were
always bringing
quoting
her flowers.
Reddit.
I don't care if I'm quoting Reddit. I'm gonna go watch the fucking SpongeBob episodes. I said I didn't want to watch SpongeBob. I changed my mind.
Just subscribed for 9 months. Impregant.
Congratulations.
Read the Sonic Bible. That is not the same. That's a pitch Bible. A pitch Bible is way different than the Sonic Bible.
SpongeBoy.
It doesn't matter. That's they brought to Cartoon Network.
Watch party in the Discord. We're going
Didn't
to
the creator say use erase? No, fucking like Nickelodeon said that, and it's stupid, and it's not. They said that, and I want to be. I'm Ace. Okay, I'm saying this as an Ace person. They said that to be hip. I have no other way to point it out. I'm not saying that people are like pretend to be Ace like for social points because that's silly, but like there's no basis there. SpongeBob is a cartoon.
Oops.
That was a rainbow. Yeah, rainbow cap. Thank you. That's the best way to summarize what I'm trying to say. That was rainbow capitalism. I'm still back off the fucking fandom page that was like things they do together.
Things they do together. They hang out. They do karate. Honestly, at that point, fucking SpongeBob and Patrick have more.
Of course they do.
Stay.
They're lovers.
Of course they do.
Come on.
I'm Arrowist and I don't claim that sponge.
The wedding scene. I'm not talking about the wedding scene. I'm just saying.
Gamers.
I'm just saying.
Sophie.
They have hinted at it. It's
Sophie,
like a
Sophie, take my hands.
Yes,
Take my
okay,
hands. Take my
okay,
hands.
okay.
Mwah. Okay. Sophie, love of my life.
Yes.
My wonderful wife.
That's me. You are front facing right now. It's creeping
We-
me out. Can you
no.
face the camera?
I'm looking at you.
Oh, you stop tracking.
So,
Okay. I'm
we
looking at your VTuber.
you are looking up. She's looking away from me.
Okay,
chat.
fine. I'll look at you.
No,
Fine.
it's fine. Look at the VTuber. It's okay. I'm
Is
playing
that not
with the
you?
kid.
All right. Hey,
SpongeBob.
what's up?
You know how we've been talking about utilizing our Discord more often?
Mm-hmm.
What if we watched a bunch of SpongeBob in the Discord
That could be a lot.
to
of
prove a
fun.
point?
To prove a point.
To prove
I
a
do
point.
love proving points.
You do. You love proving points.
I love being right all the time.
And I do think it would be really funny if we just documented this fucking argument.
We don't just watch SpongeBob to watch SpongeBob. Like, I'm gonna be taking notes.
No,
the whole damn time.
this is like an
Everybody's
actual like we
job-
have to prove a point.
Everybody's job in that chat is to find evidence. I'm actually we're just gonna
We're
watch
gonna-
the episodes with Sandy and SpongeBob.
No. I think this is
No?
like every single.
You know what? You're right. Because what if there's an offhanded comment? No,
Right.
it has to be every single.
This
episode.
has to be every single episode.
I will put a limit on seasons. I'm gonna stop at what is it? But right before the SpongeBob movie, was that 3 or 4 before the SpongeBob?
Sure,
movie?
we can stop. We can stop at the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, we'll watch the movie, which we've actually already watched.
the only SpongeBob movie.
Well,
that
yeah,
ever
the only
happened.
SpongeBob movie,
Yeah.
obviously. We'll watch that because that's the end of the canonical timeline.
The rest is just fan fiction at that point.
Yeah, 100%.
Just piloting around like the dead husks of beloved characters, a la Simpsons style.
Hey, you know what's insane to me?
You know what's up?
So you know how I said I was watching the first episode of SpongeBob? I actually watched the first couple episodes before I switched to Malcolm.
Liar.
The
Okay.
second ever episode of SpongeBob is a silent film. That's like such a risky play, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do your intro, you introduce the character, and your second ever episode is a silent episode.
It's the one
Nobody
that's an
talks.
ad, right?
No, it's the reef blower.
Oh,
Yeah, SpongeBob
the
fucks
one
with
that
Squidward all day.
the one that Socks has as their fucking Discord banner.
Awesome.
I think. Hold on, let me check.
If you need a copy of the SpongeBob movie, I have a super low res version I use as a webcam background for movies. Or for meetings, excuse me. Awesome.
I fucking knew it. Let's see. Where's Socks, my beloved friend? Socks BX. At Game Grumps on.
At Game Grumps on
At Game
Discord.
Grumps. Yeah, Reef Blow.
Oh yeah, it's the whole episode as a GIF, as their. That's awesome. Yeah, it's still not that good of an episode.
Yeah, I could probably show this off on stream.
Yeah, you can show this off on stream. It's fine. There's no audio.
This is-
I wish Yuri was
Hi,
real
Ober,
and
thank
not
you.
exclusive to robot woman who kisses woman.
Oh. It's not playing anywhere. There we go. Thank you so much.
Yeah, second ever episode is a
Mhm.
silent film. That's
Mhm.
like that's like a risky move.
That is a risky
Also, you are
move.
doxing messages in your Discord.
I know, but also it's literally
Now
not-
everybody's gonna know that Socks and I want to visit. That Socks said to visit their new apartment.
Oh no, we're
Everyone's gonna
friends.
see.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
we're friends. Oz is threatening to make a Lancer pilot. That's the one Slayer. I don't know how to feel about that.
Honestly, if they had kept doing the silent segments, it would have brought on a renaissance. I actually disagree. I think that would have
I'm
probably
SpongeBob.
not been successful because that was before SpongeBob was successful, right? That was the first season, so there was no precedence for people to watch SpongeBob. I think if they did more silent segments, I think it would have hurt SpongeBob more. Because I'm gonna be honest, that episode wasn't good. It was just fine. It was okay.
Damn. Isn't it absolutely nuts that in the Signalis fandom, there's like one person who's making these videos, and they've like made their own models
It's
for
pretty
these
crazy.
characters. because like the Signalis like in the game. This is as far as I know. I don't know it that well. So far in the game, it's like
Marshmallows here.
very low, like poly and stuff. I'm pretty sure
Yeah, it
this
is.
person just made like straight up their own fucking shit, and
That's what I've heard.
like enacts Yuri with it. And honestly, good for them.
Good for them. Marshmallow's here, by the way.
Hi, Marshmallow. Hey, is this genuine question before you continue with this?
Is this safe for work?
Is this safe for work?
I think it is.
I think this person does like NSFW stuff. I was just yes. Okay, thanks, Uber. I'm trusting you.
Neck kiss.
Neck kiss.
Getting a little spicy. Keep it PG. Unlike Malcolm in the Middle.
Like Malcolm in the Middle. Sophie literally stopped watching it and went up to me and was like, "Oh yeah, the mom, her like boobs are out." Like,
No,
for
okay,
a-
you're misrepresenting what the scene was because it was really funny. It was the pilot episode, and they open up with the mom is doing laundry and all. Something happened to her bra. She can't wear it. I can't remember what happened, but her bra got fucked up, right?
Mhm.
So she's walking around the house just topless, right? And you know they do the clever camera thing. She's holding a basket in front of it, right? Stuff happens. Somebody knocks on the door, and she tells the kids to get it, and they refuse. And she's like, "Ah!" They keep ringing the doorbell. Eventually, she just angrily opens it. She's like, "What?" And it's the teacher from the school who's there to tell her that Malcolm's a genius. Because that's actually the plot of the show, is that Malcolm's a super genius.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did not know
I didn't
that.
either, but yeah, he's a super genius, and that's literally the plot. Anyways, so she opens the door, and she's got her boobies out. And the teacher's all like, oh my, blah, 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 blah. And they have their talk, and eventually the teacher's like, could you please just put a top on or something? And she's like, they're just boobs, lady. It was really fucking well done.
That's awesome.
It was a good subversion of expectations. They expect you to be like, oh, I forgot. But no, she's like, they're fucking just, who cares?
They're
And
tits.
honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Lois. This is why I said she's a lady who takes no shit. She's awesome. I fucking love her.
You fell for the boobs.
That episode where he
propaganda.
multiplies credit card numbers for like 10 minutes. Okay, it's not 10 minutes, but yes. I just watched that episode. There is an episode where they're doing it because he's in the super smart class, right?
Sure.
And they're doing an event for the super smart class, and he's so embarrassed about it. He doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to look like a freak.
Okay.
But eventually everything goes wrong and he feels guilty, so he has to make it better. So he does his thing, which everybody was hyping up, and he does it to make everybody feel better, right?
Sure.
And his whole thing that everybody was hyping up, he takes two people, he's like, can I see a couple credit cards? They show them to him, they sit back down, and he's like, okay, the numbers in the cards are blah, 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 and he rattles every single number on both the cards off. And then he's like, if you add those together, it's this number. And then he's like, if you multiply that by this, it's this number. And he's just doing a bunch of crazy shit, and then the audience gets really into it. They're like, square it! Oh, cube it! Hell yeah! It's like really, and he just keeps doing all this crazy math.
That's so cute. Marshmallow is
On you right
on
now.
me. He will not let my
I
arm.
moved him.
Thank you. He was in the way of my arm.
But it's very much a show that's targeted towards like the gifted kids. You know what I mean? Like being, because you're the middle child, right? That's the whole. That's the idea. Malcolm's the middle child. He gets
Sure,
ignored,
sure.
but he's the gifted kid. And
He is tickling my arm so much with his tail.
you know the people who were like, I was a gifted kid, but then I wasn't, and I fell behind, right?
Yeah.
That's who this show was targeted towards. Those kids
Awesome.
when they were still kids.
awesome.
It's really fun. It's a good show. What's the cat? No, he gets asked what the capital of Iceland is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, it's this, but it's not. But that's not math. It was funny.
That's cute. But
I
that's
fucked
not
it. I
math.
literally just watched the episode, so I have a bit of an advantage. What's the capital of Manitoba? I don't know. I'm not a gifted kid. I'm sorry I can't be Malcolm.
Oh, that's great. I should probably start watching
It's
it
funny.
too.
I just watched an episode where the kids are like, we gotta get out of school. We gotta get out of school. And the dad's like, I'm gonna drive you kids to school today. And I'm like, dang, we can't skip. And then they get in the car and he's like, I'm gonna skip school with you kids. And it's like, awesome. He takes them to NASCAR and it's boring as fuck, which I relate to because I went to a car race once when I was a kid and it was boring as fuck.
Mhm.
Anyways, long story short, the kids get in trouble and like the security guard there has them like all in trouble, and the guy's like, oh, somebody's got to pay for the damage these kids do. And the dad's like, I'm sorry that you got caught into this. Here, he pulls out his wallet and then he just fucking kicks the guy in the shins, picks up Dewey in one arm and throws the keys to the car to one of the kids and goes, run, go, go. It's really fucking funny. This like mild-mannered man. He's so good. I love Hal. I love Malcolm in the Middle so goddamn much.
That's awesome.
You got to be really into it to enjoy those things. 100%. Yeah, like if you don't know what's going on, like if you bring a kid to a NASCAR game, like race, I think they're gonna get bored, because like you don't know the context, you don't know what's going on.
You don't get it.
Started Breaking Bad. Yeah, this was actually the moment where Walter White became Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
She hasn't been looking.
I've been too focused on Malcolm in the Middle. Rainbow Dash. Oh, awesome.
No, you can't say that, Jax. Ooh. Anyway.
You got them so good.
I got them so
They
good.
have to
I got
admit.
you so good.
You did.
I have to admit. Ooh. This is awesome. I love streams. I was hoping to just stay on that frame long enough that whoever has me on their like front page will have that as like the thumbnail.
Awesome.
Just me.
Can you make the
Wait, hold on.
Can you make the B into an F and make it say "come fuck it"?
Sure. Okay, hold on. Wait. First, just
Mr. Beast. Dude, you can't see, but Duke just did the Mr. Beast hands. You need hand tracking.
I need hand tracking so bad. All
right, can you make it say "come
yeah,
fuck it"?
I can say "come fuck it."
Yeah. This is gonna be a tricky.
No.
You got this?
I got this.
Yes. Oh, it's perfect. Can you make there's like a Times New Roman kind of effect going on in the F there in the middle. Can you make that match on the bottom half of it? Like that. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Scaring me. I'm worried.
No, you
that
got
I'm gonna
this. You
lose
got
my
this.
groove. This is surgery. This is absolute surgical precision.
No,
right
this is
here.
very precise.
The precise precision.
I'm loving how 2017 is looking. There's a desktop app called XR Animator that does hand tracking and AirKit stuff through the PC webcam. Well,
I
Duke's not
know.
using one of those.
Look,
also, the webcam would not see your hands. Duke's camera. You don't have the room for that.
I'm trying to.
Come fuck. I love you.
I gotta, bro. I'm trying to figure out another fucking VTuber program. That's another reason why I haven't been streaming. Duke's transition from 2D to 3D is fucking difficult, okay?
It's hard.
It's hard.
Also, Hazel, to answer your question, no, Duke's PC is still haunted.
My PC is so fucking haunted and the audio is bogus. I think the audio is constantly somewhat broken, or my headphones are, or something else is.
Your headphones are kind of bad. They're pretty bad.
But yeah, it's really hard. 3D VTubing sucks and is a little bit hard. I'm gonna be honest. Little guy is a little bit hard.
Little stressful,
I'm gonna be honest. Part of me understands why a lot of VTubers go from a 2D VTuber to a 3D VTuber back to a 2D VTuber, and I'm kind of losing my goddamn marbles about
chat,
it.
You'd think that there would be a precedent for 3D VTuber buddies, but there isn't.
There isn't.
There's only stuff for 2D ones.
I'm in hell. But yeah, just yada yada yada. dukeofash had a rough transition to 3D. We can all admit that 3D games are worse. It's true. It's true and it's true and it's true. I'm gonna make another fucking 2D VTuber at some time. And it's gonna be a hot anime boy this time. You're all gonna hate it. I've been following the Buff Pup 10 fucking VTuber, oh god, what the fuck are they called? VTuber debut steps to success. I went from, we're gonna draw it out here. I went from a little fucking thing. That's the little one.
That's Ghost from Pac-Man.
It's a shark now. You see, it's got the
now it's
fin.
a shark.
I went from the little guy to a fucking furry, and now I'm a bubble.
You're 3D. You're a
and
bubble.
now I'm.
Can you draw this in 3D?
3D. Whoa,
3D
he's
makes you round.
So much rounder. Whoa. And now it's time to see it's going like from this to this. And now we gotta go all the way back to fucking this.
Smiley face?
No. It's a VTuber.
Is this an anime boy?
It's an anime boy.
It's not coming through.
Anime. We gotta become an anime boy now. This is how I get the thousands of viewers. This is how I get the thousands of followers. I gotta become the anime boy. It's just stick figure. He's the anime boy with his tail. Whee! Whee!
Val asked if you can draw the ass bigger.
No! I'm a boy and boys don't have big butts. It's so sad. Have you seen Fortnite? That's how Fortnite does it, and they have $1 million. Wow,
really?
Yeah.
$1 million?
Oh, just $1 million.
I thought they would have made more than that by now.
No, it's really sad. Help. Help.
There'll be a stream that starts with Duke taking off the shark head like a fursuit to reveal the anime boy underneath, and I'll scream.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, our neighbor's making something yummy and I'm hungry.
Uh-huh.
I want to...
Wow, it smells really good. Oh my god.
It smells like some... I know that smell.
It's good food.
Fuck, I know what that is, but I can't remember. I really want to experiment with cooking again. I want to try some, like... I want to make, like...
Oh, that
stir
smells
fry.
like really good.
That smells really good.
That smells really good.
I think
Fuck.
next time... Oh, I had the thing in my head. What? Oh, I know this
I did
smell.
too. I caught it for half a second.
For like half a second, I was like, oh, this is this food.
Oh well.
We need a smell-o-vision for chat so they can smell
We need a
this.
smell-o-vision.
So they can smell your burps.
No. That's just for you, baby. You
Oh
poor
god,
thing.
what is it? We've eaten this.
We have.
And it's yummy.
So we keep text our upstairs neighbor and be like, what you cooking?
It's fucking, you know what it smells like?
What?
It smells like the rice splatters that we used to get.
Yes!
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
How much are those now?
Oh, don't do this to us. Sophie, we had negative in the bank account yesterday. We can't order things. Sophie.
We're not ordering, I'm just checking.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, and I talked about this on stream the other day, but they raised the prices on this place that we love to make it really expensive. But everywhere has also been raising prices, so maybe it's even now. Maybe it's like affordable to afford that now.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm making this shit
Everything money today.
This is not the same.
Hey, what's the Homestuck tax now?
$50, right?
$50. Yeah. Patrick, you're a genius. Those dirt sucker.
Sorry, they have not lowered the prices. It
Those
is $20 for a rice platter.
Bones. 20 fucking.
It used to be 10. It used to be $10 for this rice platter. They doubled it.
Do I lower the Homestuck tax for today?
No. Do you want to listen to fucking Carcalicious?
I don't want.
That drives you nuts. Like that, you have less Carcalicious stamina than I do.
I have like 0.
Yeah.
I will actively start crying if that happens, but like, should we lower it?
No. God, I want a rice platter now.
Don't know. You've opened up the food app. Don't look at the food
yeah,
app.
okay, I'll put it away.
I love you. She's looking at other things now. She's like, ooh, what else they got?
I was looking at the same place. I was just seeing their prices. Real question, I think it's $50, right?
Yeah.
Did you not do Carcalicious?
Oh, no, fucking do it. Make me suffer. It okay.
Yeah. It's $50 for a reason. To
Stream-
match the lack of stamina.
Stream made for people suffer.
Yeah.
It good. It funny.
Okay. Big smile.
That's not just any smile, my love. Good fucking lord. Well,
have fun. I don't have to listen to it this time. I don't have headphones in.
she's just doing it off the top of her head.
Listen up.
Oh god, I'm just like looking at the
ironic.
subtitles and it's I'm remembering.
Carcalicious definition makes her resi logo. She wants to know the secrets
I'm in
that she
hell.
can't be seen my
Anyway, how's everyone doing today?
I ain't
Doing her no favors.
No reasons why I tease or flush the sounds that feel like seas. I'm Cargalicious.
Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. What is happening? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's just crocalicious.
We're just
normal.
We're just see, look, funny jokes.
I
will
see.
down the bale for a chance to feel a taste so delicious. Super sweet,
I think it's my bedtime. No, come back.
God, I've never actually read the lyrics of this place before. I didn't know that they used the word adora bloodthirsty. That's terrible.
It's suitable for the time.
It certainly
It
is.
certainly
It certainly is.
You just pulled like a Dukeism out of.
I kinda did a little bit.
Definition makes the shippers crazy. The pet is always squealing cutesy pet names.
Isn't Nepeta the one
I'm
that
the K to
who had to
the
roleplay as
A,
yesterday?
R, K to A to
I don't
T.
know.
During God
Majority
Game.
of pairings had better
Yeah, is that the one
Adora
that
bloodthirsty is a
I'm
canon
Cargo.
word. I hate
So
Homestuck.
delicious. My body stays vicious. All the
This
high blood
Homestuck-
feelings
this is
nervous
the
'cause I'm
Homestuck.
doing some
This is canon.
Bet that shit curls in the
It's-
pet's tail, and he'll be needing all the towels
love
'cause
you.
I'm making sweat pale. So delicious. Super sweet, so delicious. Fucking adorable.
This is canon.
Even Egbert wants a piece of me. I'm Cargalicious.
Hey dude, can you give us an ad break, please?
I don't have ads on.
If you really want me.
You fallen like 3 times off this fucking sticker.
Tasty, tasty.
His
Pretty
jumps
sick
are
move,
so
honestly.
fucking floaty. You can do whatever you want in
It'll
this.
make you crazy. To the A.
You gotta stop.
Fucking taste the T.
Why?
Just to piss you off, love.
You moved the thing further away to do that also. What's Homestuck even about? Well, at first it's about a bunch of kids who play a game that
It's
comes
just
for real.
yeah, it's just kids playing a video game.
And then it's
That's it.
about I'm pretty sure now I've never read past chapter 4, but I'm pretty sure it turns into a story about shifting characters. From what I understand from Tumblr, from what I've seen.
Oh, okay.
That's
scary.
They introduce the
I don't like
trolls
that.
and then it becomes like a YA romance kind of thing.
Don't matter if we're just boy rails, trolls be lining down the veil.
It's like, as far as I understand it, you know.
I
it's
don't
what what
remember
I've seen.
anymore. Luckily, I got a concussion, and literally anything Homestuck related was just wiped. Am I better off for it? I wouldn't say that you should get brain damage.
It's about 7 acts too long. I'll stand by that the first like 3 acts of Homestuck are pretty good.
The one with the kids was actually pretty good.
I think the very first act is funny. I can't remember the second act. I think it was funny too. It was just once the trolls got involved, I was like, okay, this is I don't.
That's a lot. It's fucking.
There is so
overwhelming.
much. The first like 3 acts of Homestuck are actually pretty funny.
God, Marshmallow, you're such a cutie. He's begging for pets
He
right
has a
now.
desperate need to block whatever screen is in
He
front of us.
does.
If we are ever in front of a screen, he will stop napping because he's always napping. He will wake up and he will walk over to us and he will climb on us and he will say, "I'm going to go in
Can
front
you
of your screen."
pet him? Thank you.
Big portion of people tend to skip the first 4 acts. Yeah, I've heard about that.
I know, and they're fucking cowards. They don't get it.
They don't get it.
They don't get it.
Also, I'm pretty sure that like Act 4 onwards are like way longer than the first 3 acts too, right? That's also a thing.
I mean, everything just
Like the first 3 acts are pretty
Now
short.
wait just a motherfucking
comparatively.
second.
yeah.
Do I seriously have to spell
iPad baby. He's a little so he doesn't want to look at the thing. He just wants to block us looking at the thing. He's like the anti-iPad baby.
You did call him an iPad baby.
I did call him an
You did?
iPad baby. So like iPad old man, yeah. He wants you to get off your phone and to pay attention to what's important, aka him. I give him big kisses.
Fuck this shit, I quit.
He just wants to he wants to block the screen. We recently got
He's rubbing against the mic, by the way.
he is. We got the TV out of the closet because we got the dock for the Steam Deck as well as a sound bar.
Oh my god,
Is
is
it
that
over?
it?
Thank God.
Oh my god, that's it.
We got those graciously gifted to us. So, you okay? So you need some recovery after something like this.
Yeah,
Anyways,
no,
we've
I'm
been
good.
using the big TV, and you'd think, okay, big TV, he can't go in front of that, right? No, he climbs onto us and gets in the perfect angle to block as much of the TV as possible.
He will, like, if you're lying down, he'll find a way in front of you, but if you're sitting up, or, like, kind of slouching, leaning backwards, he will sit on your chest. Like, he'll find He'll find a foothold on your fucking collarbone,
Or, like, if
just to sit there.
If your knee is elevated, he'll like hop up, like climb onto your leg or whatever,
Uh-huh.
to like block the TV if it's higher. He just wants to stop us from watching stuff. If we're on the laptop in bed, he'll climb on our chest and walk in front of it. If I'm on my phone, he'll slink under my arm to block my phone.
Mm-hmm. With the laptop, I have to hold it like a fucking, like a waiter holds like
yeah, like a waiter.
plates and dishes and shit, just so that he has full access to my lap. He's licking my arm.
Yes. He loves you.
He loves me. Hold on, cat break. Hi,
Cat
Marshmallow.
break.
Everyone say hi to Marshmallow. Oh, he's so cute and he's so soft and he's so stinky and he's so full of love right
Synthwave
now.
mate, the Homestuck tax is $50 US.
Yeah, it's $50 US. He's so fucking cute. It's so funny because he's like the world's wobbliest boy because he has like an old leg injury, right? But he still manages to fucking mountain goat climb over
Yeah.
goddamn anything. Especially if it's you. My back has been completely thrown out right now.
Because he sleeps on us all night.
Because he sleeps on us all night. It's winter. It's snowing. It's fucking cold. But he likes sleeping on my hip and pushing my hips like to the side.
And Duke has like a prior injury.
I have several leg and hip injuries and back injuries and God knows what else. But he just pushes it and twists my back ever so slightly. His favorite place is to sleep curled up on top of someone.
It's true.
It's so true. It's so cute.
When we first met him, met him because he was a stray before we picked him up for a couple years. He literally immediately like climbed into our laps. He's a lap cat.
He is a
from
lap
the
cat.
Onset. He doesn't need to know you. You just need to have a lap.
The first time that we met him, it was snowing already.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sat outside for like an hour and just let him cuddle up on my lap, and then we adopted him, and then he became ours, and he's hung out on our laps ever since. Cats are like heat seeking for the most painful position for people.
True.
It's true, and I love it.
He still acts like a kitten. Like he's the only cat I've ever met who like tries to climb up your leg. Like if you're standing, he'll hop up and he'll like claw at you and like, try and climb up.
He's so cute.
He literally acts like a kitten. It's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
He meows like one too. He's got a little baby.
He does.
Meow.
He's got a little baby boy meow.
It's like really raspy,
little
but
baby
so
boys.
baby.
It's cute.
He's loud.
And he's loud.
He's loud.
And also he has he's so loud and raspy and cute. He will make you worry like about him because he'll be like a room away and he'll go wah! And you're like, oh, is he dying?
Okay?
And no, he woke up and he was confused because we weren't next to him.
Yeah. Oh.
Child that eats cigarettes, honestly.
Grillbert, on the other hand, has gotten into a weird thing. He's really interested in the bathroom for some reason.
Grillbert loves the idea of the bathroom. Any noise in the bathroom fucking scares
So
him.
I'm pretty sure I have a theory, okay?
Yeah.
So Marshmallow can't clean himself very well because of his injuries. So we have to occasionally bathe him manually.
Yep. I have to give him baths.
And he hates it, obviously. He yowls. He's very well behaved, but he's like...
he sits and he's so nice, but he does scream and cry
As soon as he
until-
realizes it's happening, he like yowls and he cries and he's like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Grillbert hears that and Grillbert gets concerned for
He gets
Marshmallow.
so fucking
He gets like
worried.
legit. He's like, oh god, there's a creature.
The
attacking my brother.
The murderer has gotten my brother.
Attacking my brother, who I hate,
Please-
but I will defend because he is family.
Baby, you can't step on my desk. I love you. He's climbing.
So I think what's going on is I think Grillbert thinks that a monster
You're not
lurks
allowed
in the
keyboard,
bathroom,
Come on.
and every time we go in the bathroom, he gets concerned because what if the monster gets us? So he has to check on us. He will meow at the bathroom door. He has to check it out. He just has to patrol. He goes in there. He looks around. He sniffs. He checks under the thing. He's like, okay, it's clear.
Okay, I want out.
And he leaves immediately. He doesn't like to stay in there long because he knows that the killer's in there.
He does know that the killer's in there.
But he's got to at least check. He's got to keep us safe. Because he knows there's stuff gonna happen in there.
He's such a brave little boy.
He is.
He's the world's most anxious guy, but he's also the world's most bravest boy.
And he's the sniffsest guy.
And he's the sniffing snorfer. He
The other day
loves smelling.
I joked that he was half bloodhound because he's constantly sniffing stuff.
It's true. He's gotta know what's up. He's gotta.
What would happen if we started yelling while in the shower? He would probably be concerned.
No, he gets concerned. Like, if we take like a shower, or sometimes like I take baths for my joint problems.
I hope you have been having a good
Hi.
New Year's time.
Thank you. Let me play the thing.
It would be nice to look at consumers' balls. Our sexy customers want traditional.
But
$3 US is $4.20
Today,
Canadian.
fucking consumers are looking for lighters. They're looking
Is
for
it?
Really?
They're looking
Like,
for
exactly?
relief
That's
and
awesome.
wild sauce. Our
I
customers are looking for a product that will bring
I
rats to their
love
stores.
that there's so many different monies out there.
I
There's
love
still a
I
currency.
love currency. I love currency conversion, and there's nothing ever wrong with converting currency.
It never has problems, and PayPal never takes any of it.
And PayPal never takes any of it.
So we've decided it's time to make one thing perfectly cut. It's crispy fist, and the meme
crispy
is
fist.
tight. There's never been a product quite like
It makes me want to kill in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
A completely different
I
kind
can
of soft
picture you
drink,
with like your little
because
hands out
Crystal
going like,
Pepsi is
in
a Cola
Minecraft!
with a cola flavor,
Not real!
or a clear
In Minecraft, I promise!
They broke that
Pepsi
Pepsi.
is a whole new beverage
Well, it
experience.
happens.
It's
Oh.
not
Well,
just
there's
the
other
Cola,
drinks.
it's
That's how the
Cola.
Pepsi
Pepsi
humbles.
tastes like cola. I think that's the best cola. I think that's
So
the best
true.
moment. I think that's the best sauce. It doesn't taste like a drink.
Pistol Pepsi.
Pistol
Pistol
Crepsi is a
Crepsi is a cola. Wow, that was really hard for me to get out.
Crystals will appeal to the unconscious consumer. With 100 next flavors, healthy. No
One of my swimmers gave me their
consumers
coin
will
purse
die,
to get them a
and
Gatorade,
no
and one of their
fish
quarters was
farts.
actually
Whoa.
a discontinued
Whoa.
Croatian coin.
Has fewer
Whoa!
calories.
That's
And
cool. Also,
it's
gave me
gluten-free.
their coin purse. Was a
It's a big
non
hit for
was an
people
auto
looking
like
for
Automod took that. Right.
I don't know.
Are they saying that like is Twitch trying to stop you from getting robbed?
It's
Like, give me your coin purse.
Give me your coin purse. I'm so glad that they've prevented bank robberies on Twitch.
Thanks, Automod.
Thanks,
You look
Automod.
at it, you have to look twice and say, wow, that's a cola. I want to try
Automod
it.
hates balls. That's true too.
Oh yeah, what I was saying earlier, I want to make a stir fry. I want to experiment with like soy sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
Meals. I really want to get more vegetables in our diet.
Yeah.
And I really want to, because we get these, so we're poor, and
our
getting like fresh vegetables is just not an option. Very expensive, and they go bad very quickly. But we get these fresh bags of vegetables. It's like California blend, what we get. It's got carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, it's delicious. I would love to stick that in a stir fry. We have a bunch of soy sauce, maybe teriyaki sauce or something. Throw some meat in there. Some sort of meat.
we can't sell.
Sounds awesome. Please give him attention. He is.
He's making just, ow, he just got his claws out, ow!
He just knocked out. He just knocked over a bottle of something on my desk, and then like got scared, and then like dug his claws into Sophie to keep balance.
Ouchies.
He needs to walk on you and turn in circles. Please.
Again and again.
The knifer.
Guaranteed fucking.
The cute clawer.
We're doing it without cutting into our sales. of the
I'm getting
core
so
food,
sore sitting
or the
here. I hate your
core
desk.
food,
I'm
or
sorry, but also now you know how I feel guesting on your stream. I gotta
We've
fucking
seen
lean. I gotta.
We need to figure something out.
We gotta figure something out. We gotta get the Dude Bro podcast mic set up.
Yeah. Or we just need to get
Or
we just need a house that has separate shops.
Or we just get the one house with fucking 9 beds and 5 bathrooms. I'm just
It's only
saying.
$200,000
It's only like $200,000
for a house.
Let's use like $180,000 Canadian.
It's actually stupid cheap.
It's actually stupid cheap for what it. 9 fucking bedrooms. That's kind of nuts.
How's this Pepsi video going, by the way? I can't hear it.
It's a YouTube poop.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going good. It's got money. It's clearly unique. It's a clear-cut success. It's Pepsi. It's Crystal Pepsi.
Every streamer that marginally knows each other lives in the same mansion and nothing bad ever happens.
It's so true. Nothing bad would ever happen. We definitely would not kill each other. But I'm just saying, if we killed each other,
It's actually a cola.
good press.
You feel like that's the price of a normal family home for a bigger family home? Fucking no.
No.
Do you know how expensive houses are right now?
And profit.
At least in Canada, I don't know, maybe it's different in the US, but a fucking regular house is like $1 million.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not exaggerating with that price.
Okay.
The average price is like $550
okay.
for a small house.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Everyone
So-
of all ages. especially
I was looking around for houses, and there was a house, like in like a certain area in BC. So I'm not saying where, but there was a house that was up for $180,000. Remember, that's the exact same house as like the 9-bedroom one. $180,000, like 1 or 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It is a pre-built house. On a lot that you are going to have to continue renting on top of the mortgage, right? So it's basically like you are renting a place to live forever, but you're also buying it so you can, I guess, upgrade it and stuff within their parameters. It had a limit on how many pets you could have. It had a limit on like what you could do. It had a whole bunch of limits, but it was like $180,000. And Sophie and I were like, hey, that's like kind of an interesting place. Let's talk to her grandparents, and they told us like, oh yeah, that's like a pre-built house. You're gonna have to pay for the, you're gonna have to rent the lot for the rest of your life, right? And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let me look at it again. Hey, hey, gamers, do you wanna guess how much it cost?
The first time.
No, not just the first time. Do you want to know how much it cost in 2020? Only a few years ago? $160,000. And do you want to know how much it sold for initially in like 2002? I want you to guess. I want someone in chat to guess before I say it, because it is genuinely so fucking $75,000, $2,000, 80 grand. It's $10,000. $10,000 when it was initially.
Maybe got it.
Yeah, congratulations. Fucking $10,000 in 2002 is now nearly $200,000 nowadays. And you're going to have to rent it forever, too.
You don't even get to like properly. You don't even own the land.
You don't even own the land.
You have to rent
don't even
the
own the
land.
land. You rent the fucking land. You technically own the house.
It's effectively a trailer home.
It is literally a trailer home.
It's a spoofed up.
It is a spoofed up trailer home. Sold initially for $10,000. It's a small place. It's a quote unquote. It's what the gamers would call a starter home. And it's like, oh, hey, it's only $500 a month for the mortgage. And then on top of that, $500 rent. That's like 50 years of paying $1,000. That's 50 years of paying literally rent amounts for the starter home. What the fuck is going on? Minecraft dirt house with grass on top, $400,000. Honestly.
It's how it feels.
Fuck.
It's how it feels. It's fucked.
I feel like I am becoming the goddamn Joker. It's like, it's so. What? How?
You can expand your starter home in The Sims 4. This ain't that shit. Technically, you can do that in real life. It's just prohibitively expensive.
And also, you don't own the land, and also it limits how many fucking pets you can have.
Well, in The Sims, when you buy a house, you also buy like a fucking acre of land. Like you have so much land that comes with the house in The Sims.
Like the thing is,
you're really concerned we're gonna hit another housing crash? I mean, like, how else are we gonna work? Nobody can afford houses. What's the alternative?
Houses.
Everybody rents.
Yeah, everybody rents. The fucking assholes who bought all the houses are just making the housing prices go up. It's not like it's an actual, like, the thing is that the supply is there. They're just all bought up and used to rent. So the demand is up, like, artificially inflated.
It's just this like tiny little insular group of providing their own supply and demand.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked.
It's fucked.
And the only place where you can get, like, a big house for a little dollars is a dying oil town. Like,
where you will never have a job locally.
Well, you will never have a job locally. Like,
you'll never get one.
It's Sophie and I were literally talking to each other. It's like, oh shit! Like, if like we had done that, if we were in somehow the financial position to get this house, which we are not, but like we would have to do like remote work for forever. Which is fine. We're streamers, we're gamers, whatever. But like
forever though?
But like forever?
Like we can't the thing about streaming is you cannot bank on it forever. It's going to stop one day.
Things are going to change. And you have to be okay with that.
Yeah. Like the fact is, if we were to move there, we would be stuck with remote work for the rest of our lives. If something happened and we couldn't stream anymore, we'd be fucked. It'd be over.
Mhm.
We'd lose our house. But
Scary.
also rural internet. I don't actually think that place has rural internet. I think their internet's fine. It's a small town, but it's not like a tiny, like they have internet.
They have, hopefully.
Um,
It would be another thing to figure out.
like they've got grocery stores and stuff. It's just like a dying town.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like properly rural area. It's a town.
It's a town.
There was some legislation that goes into effect May 2024 in BC that restricts Airbnb really hardcore. That's going to shake things up. I really hope so.
I hope so.
I
but
really
also
do think that the only way out of this is for the government to step in and limit how buying houses works.
Also, like, Airbnb is one of the Hydra heads of this entire fucking mess.
Mhm.
Like, it's gonna have to be, like, a lot of change to make shit affordable. And those are the people with the money who are going to be, like, going, but, Governor, if I pay you, you know, like, $5, will you think otherwise? And they'll go, maybe. Maybe. I'll never tell.
But yeah, at least something's being done.
Yeah. This isn't to be like, oh, like really sad and like doom and gloom and shit. It's just something we've noticed. Things will change.
Yep. We'll see what happens in 10 years.
We'll see what happens in 10
Come
years.
back in 10 years.
Yeah, okay, guys, stream's over. Come back in 10 years and we'll give you the fucking updates.
So I'm doing a stupid niche Jerma reference.
Oh,
Back on Jerma's original YouTube account, he played this fucking shitty game where, I think it was a Connect game, where it was a fighting game, but he was the fighter in it. And he was like doing the moves. And there was a bad guy who goes, "Come back in 10 years." And I just thought this is the funniest shit that's anybody's ever said in the world.
Why did the fighter say come back in 10
Come back
years?
in 10 years.
Like if you lost or something?
He just says it.
He just says it, come back in 10 years. Put house on throne, don't tempt me.
Yeah, because that's going to get covered.
One really, 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 really nice chatter will make our lives change.
Oh, well.
Well,
We just need to win the lottery and then buy a gated community.
we're gonna buy
An entire one.
we're just gonna put a bunch of lottery tickets on Throne and it's basically the same.
Yeah, put lottery tickets on Throne.
Lottery tickets on Throne.
This is going to be community. This sounds illegal. I actually
It
don't even know
does.
if I want to do this joke anymore because I feel like I'm going to get in trouble.
I know. /J. /J.
We need to win the lottery. We need to buy a gated community. We need to house all of our friends.
Uh-huh. We need this the streamer commune.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a cult. That's our catchphrase.
It's not a cult.
It's not a cult. It's just a bunch of young people with similar beliefs hanging out in a commune where they work together. Okay? It's not a cult. I promise. And yes, they're all big boobied VTubers.
Awesome.
Awesome.
My lottery dream home is on sometimes, and people will win $1 million and get small houses. Yeah, because that's all you can afford with $1 million.
That's all you can afford.
You can get like a pretty nice, like 2-bedroom house.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Depending on the place.
Like 1 story. Like more likely you're getting like a decent apartment.
Depending on the place.
Depending on the place. Yeah, especially depending on where you fucking live.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you're
God forbid if you live in like fucking California.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Can I have my room full of ridiculous frame pictures of photos of Leon? We win the lottery and we buy Streamer Boulevard? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll pay for the We'll pay for the posters.
We will pay for a fucking mural to be painted on the side of your house depicting Leon and Mallory. Your fucking cute OC.
See, the thing is, if we won the lottery, you know, most people invest in like stocks, right? That's like, you know, oh, buy stocks, buy property or whatever. I think that we should invest in Mr. Beasting it, TM.
We're gonna beast it up?
So we win $1 bajillion, and then we start doing content where we go, I spent $10 billion on cat treats, and we do a video on that. And
Did
we
you
make
know?
$11 billion from the video, and we do that infinitely. That's how we do our investment.
Did you actually know that there's a bunch of people who are spending like oodles and oodles of
Yes.
money trying to be like Mr. Beast
Yes.
and just fall into financial ruin?
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love the internet.
There was like a interview where Mr. Beast was like, I basically got a monopoly on YouTube because I am the best YouTuber because I have the most money. And people were pointing it out and being like, this is so vain. Oh, this is so like anti-art. He's right, And I hate to say it, but he's just right. Like, if you have a shit ton of money, you can make so much content that people will click on, with the virtue of the thing being, I have money. Like, he's, like, I get it, it sucks, it's anti-art, he's right.
I mean,
He does have a monopoly on YouTube.
Let's face it, the fucking, everyone's still talking about, like, Mr. Beast Squid Games now.
Yeah.
And that was, like, what, 2 years ago?
Also, no, I'm not playing God Game right now. We paused the match because it took 11 hours, and Robbie had to work in, like, 6 hours after we ended.
Also, Sophie and I stream in the same room. I could not stream.
I'm here. Like,
you're here?
Yes. That can't have been 2 years ago. I think it was around. It was a year or two ago.
Yeah. When did Squid Games come out?
Like at least a few years.
Google.com. Actually,
Like
incognito. Hold on. Incognito.
Yeah, incognito. Did you just try to try? Whoa, you did type incognito and it popped up. I didn't know that could happen.
No, you don't. It doesn't pop up. You have to press a button that
that's
comes
funny.
down. And
Darling, you know you can. I want to see a cool trick.
Sure.
Okay, check this out. All right, I learned this from a Reddit comic about looking at porn.
Ew.
So it's
Googling
control,
porn.
You ready? Control. Shift. N.
Okay.
It was a Reddit. It was a rage comic specifically.
Mr. Beast.
It was a rage comic, and it was like, when my family leaves the house, bye, Anon, I'm gonna go to the store. Okay, bye,
Beast.
Control. Bye, I'm gonna go to the school. Shift. Bye, I'm gonna go. And then it was like the rage face, and that was the comic.
Huh. Mr. Beast's Squid Game.
Squid Games.
That was November 24th, 2021. That is 3 years ago.
Not like
3-ish years ago.
2 in like 3 months.
2 and 3 months. So yeah, 2 years ago.
Control Shift N just opened my last open tab, which is searching for Cure Miss the Band. Open last tab is Control Shift T for me, but I'm on Chrome. You're probably on Firefox, and that's why Firefox. These goobers aren't using Firefox. Look, I've gone on the whole rant on stream before.
No, you're right.
Firefox, yeah, it's better. I support it.
Yeah, it's better.
No, I've gone on this stream. I've gone, but uBlock is on Chrome, for Christ's sake. No, don't but you. I've gone on this rant so many times on stream.
Chrome.
uBlock is on Chrome. I've gone on this rant so many times.
You have.
Like, yes, Firefox is better. It's fine. It's gonna get removed. It's not gonna get removed. Man of SV3 is gonna prevent it from doing certain things. But you know what? Shit happens that prevents ad blockers from doing shit all the time, and they get around it. I want to see through. I want to see it through, because I guarantee you, within weeks of Man of SV3 coming out, uBlock is gonna get around it. I guarantee it.
I love you.
What's wrong with uBlock on Firefox? Nothing's wrong with uBlock on Firefox. Firefox is, yes, it's better, but it's not that much better. It is like a marginal improvement. It is legitimately a marginal change. It is so similar. It is completely up to personal preference.
I love you.
I love you. If I'm wrong on the Manifest V3 thing, that's fine. But I swear to God, within months at the most of it releasing, ad blockers are going to work fine.
Where the fuck is the ick?
Marginal changes are how we get anywhere. You're not getting anywhere by switching browsers. You're marginally changing your day-to-day life.
Okay.
In the same way that it's a marginal change, like, to how ads work, it's a marginal change for, like, how you experience online browsing. And I like how Chrome is laid out. I don't like Firefox as much. It's not a big deal, but it's a little thing that I don't feel like doing.
Also, she's stubborn.
I'm stubborn.
I love you.
I
No
love you.
offense.
It's just like, it's not a big deal.
And also, she's stubborn.
They'll fix it. The people who didn't leave before the eruption of Pompeii. The thing is that I can still leave. If I'm wrong, I can still install Firefox.
Oh, goblins, that's a good one. I love the implication that, like, Sophie's going to be on there, and they're like, I see you have ad blocker. They whip out a fucking Glock, stick it through the goddamn monitor, shoot her in the head. It's like, try blocking this
I'm
overhead.
just saying, like, I get it. Yes, Firefox is a improvement, but I think people get a little on their high horse about it. I'm just gonna be honest. What the Google Chrome brain beef hypnosis? Huh?
They're a furry. Don't listen to them. I
What does that
am
mean?
I am mildly intrigued by what the fuck that means, though. Where the fuck is the
Also,
nasty?
yeah, Lamau Bro, the talking shark.
Huh? What? Where? Huh? What? Huh? Oh my god, the flags.
The final Google Chrome update will be the one that kills you when you install another browser. Can't wait.
Yay! I can't wait for everyone to be born with like a browser like tattooed onto them, like a URL code, and it's the only browser
It's like
that
one
you
of those
can
writing
use.
prompts where it's like,
Yeah.
everybody is born with the
Everyone
date they
is
find
born.
Their true love or the date they die.
Yes!
But you meet somebody and their wrist has nothing on it.
And you find her, and she's Bing.
She's Bing? No, she's Bay.
Oh,
Remember Bay? Nobody says Bay anymore.
Good.
So I want to get something across here.
Sure.
Does Bay actually stand for before anyone else, or was that like retroactively decided? And does it actually stand? Is it just short for Babe?
He's just Babe.
Yeah, right. Like I heard a lot of people say, "Oh, it's before anyone else," but I feel like that was like that feels like a fake one.
Oh, I feel like that's. I'm gonna be honest.
Uh-huh.
I could be wrong. Kind of really shitty Instagram picture like Bay stands for blah 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 blah. You know, like
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I said retroactively. What I mean
Yeah.
by that is like, because there's a few things where it's like, oh God, what was it? Like
the only Bay I know is the one by the ocean. Let's go.
I saw one that was really fucking stupid, and it was like, oh,
It stands for British Aerospace.
I just learned that bump, like, on forum, you like bump your
Oh
post.
yeah, no, I fucking
Bump actually stands for bump up my post. No, it fucking doesn't. It's just bump. Bump is in the sentence you just said. It's just bump.
It's like that one. It's like when people were like, "Oh, this is what frag means under your fucking
Stop.
post."
I fucking hate that.
I-
Frag
it-
post has like 50,000 notes. It's all I see in my notes on Tumblr now. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore.
It's
I
fun
keep
for
getting
me
people
just to
calling me
frag
like
a noob.
I keep getting people calling me a fucking villain because how dare you assume that they're gamers who would know what frag means? Maybe they're just not into gaming. That's very presumptive. It's like, what is wrong with you?
That's pretty
Who
presumptive
cares?
of you.
I was making a joke about fragging noobs from Eminem.
Ooh.
Krusty Krab Sci-Fi. You're about to finish.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You are a tar pit.
Hey.
Yeah, 100%. I hate that post so much. Hey, you did it. You beat
Mhm.
Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab.
Make
pizza.
$300. Wow, $300 for all that work.
Right.
That was like a lot of work. You had to
Open tab,
climb
it took us 2
buildings. It took us 2 hours. I mean, that's a lot of. That's $150 an
No,
hour.
I don't want multiplayer.
Maybe that is worth it.
Wait, how do I leave?
Oh, I think
I
you
guess I
just
just
choose. Yeah, you
leave?
just choose.
But usually there's like a little thing.
maybe they changed it.
Open tablet.
It just says open tablet to continue now. So maybe they changed it. Is it not the top left button?
Ah, Jade!
Jade! Yeah.
Jade! Hi, good question. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I would also get paid $150 an hour to play with a hose. Is it not the top left button before SpongeBob Squart Pants?
Oh, is this
No,
it?
no, 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 no. The top left button.
This?
Yeah.
I mean, I can leave.
Quit.
Wait.
There you go.
But there was no fast.
Oh, it closed the game.
Oh, it closed the game. Well,
well, good stream, everybody.
good streamer.
Do you want to call it there? It's been 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours, but also we just got raided by
We
the
did
Jade.
just get raided by the dot Jade.
The dot Jade. Hi guys. Game is fucking fantastic.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad you had good time. I'm glad you had great game. I'm glad you were gaming so gamily.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my god, only 6.6% of players have this achievement. I'm actually going to take this moment while I'm closed out of this. I've been fucking achievement hunting.
Yeah, show off your achievements.
Yeah, here. Prefacing this with don't send me a friend request on Steam.
You'll get blocked.
You'll get blocked. I
In real
have
life.
been very slowly curating my Steam page. As you can see. And we've got this very good thing. I've been trying to 100% more games. The most recent one I 100%ed is the fucking Norp Apolog, which is So much fucking fun. I forgot you norped to 100. Congrats on the norp. Thanks. I norped so fucking hard. Um the most recent one is the norp apologue. But my current white whale of video game gaming is the one, the only Cookie Clicker, which
Cookie Clicker has 600 achievements.
I am 20% through fucking Cookie Clicker right now.
That's like Binding of Isaac level of achievements. Jesus
It is
Christ.
so fucking bullshit in the best way possible. There's so many things to do, and there's so many things, and it's one of the worst fucking achievement things that it's like, oh, have 50 mines, have 100 mines, have 500 mines, have 1,000 mines, and it's just like, it's every single time you just slowly, incrementally, and you can see more and more people going, I can't do this no more, I'm not strong enough, and they're just ascend with 1 quintillion cookies baked, fucking have 250 grand mas, just like it is. And then there's even just, have 1 chance in 1 million every second of earning this achievement. Like, there's so many.
I love that.
There's so
That's so
many.
funny.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, what's the rarest achievement? Go all the way down.
The rarest achievement currently is a 3.2% completion, which pretty good.
Not the worst.
Is oft we more what's well.
Purchase 700 upgrades.
Which is purchase 700
Is that
upgrades.
hard?
Yes.
Okay.
Because upgrades are separate from the thing. So you get more buildings,
Right.
and then you get upgrades
Okay.
to upgrade said buildings. It's different. But I want to take this opportunity to also fucking complain. I think this is inspiring me to 100% some of the games in my library I played a lot. Do it! It's so much fun. I genuinely want to make okay. So another thing that I've been up to, but not really up to, something that I've wanted to be up to over the break that I took over winter is I want to make a puppet. I want to make a puppet of my shark, and I want to make YouTube videos with it that I just talk about things. Because, there's a lot of YouTubers who do things like face cams and stuff, where they show their face, they talk about something, they can cut to like B-roll if they want to, but a lot of it is just, their face and their personality. I want that, but also
minus the face part.
Minus the face part. Could I just do this with the VTuber that I currently have? Yes. Do I think that despite that I do not have the technological know-how to properly like animate and sequence and edit it so that it looks up to snuff, like something of, I've forgotten this person's name, I was literally just watching their videos right before, dude, what the, it's the TF2 guy.
There's a lot of those.
The TF2 guy who is a circle with blue circle, orange hood, talks
Funk.
Like Funk, who does some
Funk
really
is great.
really, really cool like animation and stuff. Funky, yeah, that.
No, it's just Funk.
It's just Funk, but with the E silent. But yeah, no, they do some like really cool and talented stuff. Do I think that I could do that with even this model? No, not without a lot of practice. Could I maybe eventually make a fucking puppet, because I've been really into puppets my entire life, and for like the longest time I've really wanted to do that? Yeah. Do I still have to be able to afford to purchase like the foam and stuff to make said puppet? Yeah. But it's kind of my 2024 stretch goal of something that I want to do.
You debuted as a streamer with a puppet.
I debuted as a streamer with a puppet, but I do want to make like an actual.
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm just saying it's fitting.
Yeah,
come full circle.
But also in that video, I would want to fucking complain about the bane of my fucking existence, Jurassic World Evolution. This game is pure fucking evil. Cookie Clicker, is it a game that requires a lot of your time? Yes. Is it a game that in order to 100%, you have to do a little bit of studying, a little bit of patience, a little bit of waiting? Yes. But is it very straightforward in explaining what what you do.
Sure, minus those 12 hidden.
Sure, minus the Kelly Cubes. Thank you, thank you for the raid. Welcome, gamers. I'm complaining about video games right now, but it's so nice to have you here.
And I'm here.
But yeah, I'm trying to 100% games right now. Is kind of like the basic lowdown of this. One of the things I'm trying to 100% is Cookie Clicker, which I'm currently talking about. So with Cookie Clicker, it is very straightforward. You cook the clicky, it make the click the clicky cook.
James
It makes
just
sense.
Subscribed for 6 months. Cotton 77 monkeys.
Thank you,
pin.
Jam. I appreciate it. Hi. But does it make sense? Yes, it is a very straightforward thing. But with this sick motherfucker, Jurassic World Evolution, it is such a different fucking beast. I have made it past 50% in this hell game. It has. So you saw like in the Cookie Clicker, the most rare one is like 3%. That means it's achievable. With fucking Jurassic World Evolution, if you scroll down, you can notice a very sharp curve that you release a dinosaur. Only 94% of people have done, or 95% of people have done this. Not a good start, but it very quickly, very quickly, 4%, 3%, 2%, 1%, 0.8%, 0.7%, 0.5% of people have 100% of this game or have gotten this achievement. This game is bullshit. It is not Hollow Knight achievements. In Hollow Knight, the game works. The game functions, right? In this fucking game, let me describe to you. The thing. It has the veneer of a Zoo Tycoon type game. Where, oh, hey, I get to raise my funny little dinosaurs. I get to put them in little enclosures, and I get to make sure that they're well-fed, well-watered, and get good stimulus, right? They get all the enrichment that they need in their funny little place. Except, you sick motherfucker, that's not it. This is a game where you are juggling 3 fucking babies, 3 whiny baby factions, genuine baby factions, that every single time you do something for one of these factions, the other 2 will throw a temper tantrum to the point where they will start sabotaging your thing, releasing dinosaurs, and killing people, actively killing people and poisoning dinosaurs. Okay? So that's the start. What are these 3 factions, you might ask? Well, thank you for asking. It's entertainment, it's science, and it's defense. Or yeah, I think it's just defense. Or security, that's it. So entertainment, science. So if you get the entertainment people, the people who are paid by your giant multi-million-dollar dinosaur-producing theme park, if you piss them off, they will release dinosaurs that will kill the visitors that they have been paid to protect. If you piss off security, they will release dinosaurs and making it very insecure. And if you make science unhappy, they will do the same thing. So what are the quests, at least? What type of quests would piss off these people? Sorry, Sophie, she's leaning back. But
no, it's good. I've heard this already.
What kind of quests would piss these people off so much that they are willing to unleash your death Tyrannosaurus that you have upgraded to 1,000,000 billion fucking attack, right? Well, the things are like, well, you should excavate a fossil. Every single one of them can ask for that. You should get this dinosaur genome up to 50%. All of them have that. So you should release 5 dinosaurs.
It's literally like the science team will be like, I need you to release 5 dinosaurs.
Yes.
The security team will be like, fuck you, how could you do that? By the way, I need you to release 5 dinosaurs.
And literally, you can have those quests overlap, and it will triple arrow up one of them and double arrow down the other one. Like... Huh? What? What the? It's very dumb. This game sounds unreal. So not only that, it is a I'm gonna call it a buggy mess. No, it's poorly balanced. So every single island that you go to, because you start on like an easy beasy baby island, and then you continue on through the entire thing. You get more difficult islands, like, oh, there's one that's always storming, wow, scary, right? And oh, there's one that you can get more diseases on. But every single island, you basically lock in to one faction, and you get their like super gift, because like you try to get through all of their like you try to literally up their friend bar or whatever, and they will give you the big gift. And the big gift can be something like, oh, you get a new dinosaur colors that you can put on your dinosaurs. Wow, yay, your dinosaur can be green and gray instead of red and gray now, really cool. Or it can be like, yeah, we're giving you the tier 2 and tier 3 electrical generators that you will need, like power stations that you need for your island to create power. So and we will give you islands that are really very small, so that has space for only one building. And you will have to make do with only the small power station, which produces only like, 60 electricity points for, all your fucking dinosaur needs. And you're going to have to find a place to fucking stack them. And no, you can't put them next to each other. Our terrain constraints are happening. Like, it's fucking stupid shit like that, right? Or even more, like, they lock entire fucking dinosaurs behind it, like DLC dinosaurs behind it. So they'll be like, oh yeah, you want the fucking Allosaurus? Fuck you. You didn't complete like a different thing. So right, so this is going through the thing, and every single time you lock into one island, you have to follow that person through all the other islands, or it at least prompts you to. So for my run that I was doing, I allied with the science team, and through every single island I was doing the science team things predominantly, and they gave me the science team awards, right? So I get to an island and I'm like, okay, why isn't the science award triggering, right? And I Google it, and it goes, well, you have to do the previous island. So I'm like, oh fuck, I must have not done the previous
just
islands
like My
one.
Singing Monsters.
No, My Singing Monsters is better than this, and I am saying that with ire. So you have to go to a previous island. So you go to a previous island, and I'm like, I go to a previous island, and I'm like, okay, what's the science team's like mission for me? And it's like, okay, you have to release all of these dinosaurs, and it is a huge laundry list of dinosaurs. And then there's a final one, and I go, I don't have that dinosaur. How do I get this dinosaur? How do I get this dinosaur for this island to complete this thing? By the way, there are achievements in here for completing all the missions for entertainment, security, and science. As you can see, only 10% of people have done them. That's like one playthrough. So I'm like, okay, I don't have that dinosaur. How do I get this dinosaur? And I go to the Google, and the fandom wiki only covers that dinosaur in one of the shitty movies that I haven't watched, and then has a very small blurb going, it's also available in Jurassic World Evolution. Thanks, fandom wiki. I hate you. So then I go through, I'm looking through all of these fucking things. I finally found a blurb on the dinosaur, and it says, oh yeah, you have to complete the security island 100% like friend mission that has been locked out because you are going through the science one. And I look at that, and I look at my 55% completion rate, and I uninstalled the game. And then a few days ago I reinstalled the game, and I was like, well, at least I can like, do some of maybe the challenge missions for other things. I boot up a challenge island, and they're like, oh, you can get a really cool the fucking, what is the unobtainosaur, whatever fucking fake ass dinosaur they made for one of the movies, because apparently dinosaurs aren't fucking cool enough, and so we have to make fake dinosaurs that are really scary and look like ghosts, whatever. So they're like, oh, you can get a really cool gene for this guy. I'm like, oh cool, I can do it the gene for this guy. And they say, oh, well, you have to do it on expert mode. I'm like, well, what's expert mode? And they're like, you have a 10-minute timer, and also everything's diseased, and also wind events, like weather events, are constantly happening, and also all of the factions that are baby boo boo factions that already hate you whenever you do anyone else's projects, they will have a fucking declining friendship meter. Their friendship meter goes down even if you're not doing anything, and you have 10 minutes to make a 5-star island. What? Anyway.
I love you. You know what's crazy?
What?
This is making me want to play RimWorld for some reason.
I want to play RimWorld. Oh, fuck.
We should stream RimWorld.
I don't want to stream RimWorld.
I know you don't, but I think you should.
I might
think
stream
you should give it a
RimWorld in the
shot.
future.
I think you should give it a shot. When Duke plays RimWorld, he gets sucked into it and plays it for 24 hours at a time.
I do.
And I want you to put that into a stream. I know that when you play RimWorld, and I get this too, I feel the same. You get these stories in your head, and you're feeling, and you're just chilling, and you don't want to think about too much. You got too much going on in your brain to do commentary. I think you should try it. I think you could make a great stream out of it.
Okay, but consider.
Okay. Considering?
You should play Monster Hunter with me. Okay, yay, holding hands, la 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 la. But fucking, what is it? So when I first played Fallout 4, here's a story time. We're just let me change to just chatting. Fuck this shit.
Yeah,
we're just chatting now. Just chatting, yay. Fucking. So when I was playing Fallout 4, before I had a PC, when I had my dink shit little PS4. I played Fallout 4, and I only played one save. And this save, I came up with an entire like mental story for everything that happened, and I was so connected to like the story that I had cooked up in my head, not the actual story happening in the campaign, because if you know, you know. But I was like really connected I was connected to the story that I had made. I'd become connected to the settlements that I had made. And then the disc got scratched. And I didn't make like backups on my PS4, and I didn't know how to make backups on my PS4.
Hey, fuck discs.
I like discs.
No,
I like
discs are
physical
bad.
media.
No, physical media is fine. Fuck discs. Discs are so easily destructible. They are so fragile.
Yeah.
Fuck discs.
But so the disc got scratched, and I couldn't play on it anymore. Very sad. But I downloaded Fallout 4 onto the PS4 then. The saves didn't transfer over or anything. And I was like, I gotta play it again. I'm gonna try to like, you know, play and make like a new character and everything. I couldn't do it. And then with RimWorld, I tried playing it and Mods, can you pin Hazel's comment? Anyway.
Fuck discs? Yeah.
What do you think the hole's for? But but with RimWorld, I got very attached to the characters, and I got very attached to the story that I made in my head. And I probably played for about 48 hours straight with like very minimal sleeps in between. Sophie can attest to this. But I got very, very connected to it. And then a bug happened where my most powerful baby boy, he was just stuck, and he couldn't move, and he couldn't eat, and he wouldn't sleep, and he got stuck in one area. Sophie, be so careful. I'm streaming.
I'm cleaning
Sophie,
Duke's
please
stuff right
don't clean
now.
my mouse while I'm streaming. Actually,
Okay.
genuinely,
Okay,
I love you. I'm sorry. I know I got greasy gamer hands.
No, it's fine.
But,
I'm just chilling because I got nothing to do.
I'm sorry, I love you. But so I was playing RimWorld, and he couldn't eat, he couldn't sleep, he couldn't Fortnite. It was really sad. I loaded a bunch of saves. No matter what happened, it wouldn't happen. He was just completely gone, right? Like I tried killing him and resurrecting him, yada yada
RimWorld
yada.
gets really like unstable as you get into
I had
the game.
like 40 characters on the map, and I had my base basically covered
Tons of mods too.
I had a bunch of mods, and the base basically covered the entire like map section that I was on. And yes, I was safe scumming. I liked my characters. I was having fun. But like what I'm trying to say is I don't know if I could do that because number one, I really like getting attached to the characters. And number two, it's over. I don't want to play RimWorld anymore. I tried playing it once again and I accidentally downloaded a mod that apparently had some like hidden sex updates in it. It was really funny because no. So it's like, okay. So it was this genetics mod, right? And it was like, oh, cool. You can fuse your guys. Yeah, you recommended it, Sophie.
I did.
So it's like you can fuse your guys with like the genetics of like,
animals.
of like the animals and aliens. And you can, like get super strength like the bears, or you can like get extra carry weight, or you can like have extra damage and stuff. And then there's like a mod and I'm like, what animal is that? And I noticed it's a pair of boobs with like a bikini on them. And I'm like, why is there a bikini here? And it's like, this one. This one combines your character with a chicken and they can lay eggs.
There was also
this one combines you with a with like a cow, and you can make him milk.
You can milk your colonists.
You can milk your colonists.
It gets so weird so fast.
It's like, I like super strength. Please help me.
On the bright side, genetics are like a mainline feature now with the DLC, so you don't have to get pregnancy mod anymore.
Yay! It was so bad. I was just sitting there going like, oh, hey, this is really cool. And you can like combine creatures and stuff. What's that? Ooh. Starts getting really scared. I know I got really scared too. This is like that one time when I think one of the McElroy brothers was streaming something and they got mods from their audience and one of the mods ended up being a sex mod or something like that.
Or something
like that. Ooh, of course it was Travis.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry. Milking mod incident. Fuck. It's fucking. I hate mods. I hate mods on things. I hate penis jump scare. Maybe I just want my character to look nice, and that doesn't mean remove their undies. Fuck.
My favorite Skyrim fun fact is that in order to have any physics-based like cosmetic stuff, like physics based hair where your hair swiggles around, or like capes, anything like that, you need to get a sex mod. Because it's a bouncing boobies mod and it adds the physics in. You don't need to have the boobies, but that's where the physics come from.
It's so cool. Oh, I'm in hell. First off, I would like to thank anyone who mods video games. You're holding up the world, and you've made any Bethesda game livable. Second off, maybe yoink it before making the mods? I don't know. It's a little scary. You're kind of scaring me. I had a RimWorld modded save where you could build spaceships that you could like live in space with shit, and the mod updated and made the ship no longer airtight and everyone exploded. Oh fuck, that reminds me. I'm still speaking of games that I get really attached to with characters. I was playing No Man's Sky back near like the beginning, and I was like, oh my god, I have my little home planet, this beautiful little like green grassy like planet that had like beautiful like water creatures and like lakes and shit. And I was like, oh, this is such a pretty place. I'm gonna make a base. I put like a bunch of guys in there. I think my brother and I like both played on it because like, we're siblings. We both play saves on games. And my brother and I were playing on it, and we like literally drew the characters. We were so attached to like all of these little like NPCs that lived in this place, and then we didn't play it for like a few months, like maybe 6 months to a year, and it had updated. And the next time we went back, the planet was like red, and there were like firestorms, and like it was like overheating, and the base was empty, and there was no water, and the entire environment was dead, and our guys were gone, and everything was fucking scary, and we're like, oh my god, we left and the fucking apocalypse happened. Shit. And our hearts were broken. Our little group of like ragtag scientists and shit, they were gone. They were out. It was sad. I downloaded a Minecraft mod.
You have to allow that, darling.
Okay. Thank you. I downloaded a Minecraft mod pack that I was playing just fine for a month, and I accidentally hit a key I would never hit while playing, and it opened up the interface with female gender mod, which was this out of place giggle mod. I was on call, and I just yelled, "Holy shit! There's boobs!"
I imagine they mean jiggle mod.
Oh, that's really cool. That rules. Oh, congrats on the jiggle mods.
Basically, we should all mod boobs into our games forever.
Basically, we should all mod boobs into our games forever. The gaming experience. Me setting foot in the CPM Discord, I still think about... Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. You talked about it on your stream. I still think about the fact that Val went into like a CPM area. For that, it's custom player models for Minecraft, and someone was making a like skeleton model where its boobs were skulls. It had the skull boobs, and I think that's beautiful. Beautiful.
I think that's better than like bone boobs that sometis they do with skeletons.
Yeah,
I think skull boobs is better.
I think it's cowardice when they basically make like boob-shaped bones, like, you know, they're like shaped kind of boob-ish.
Like you have a bone bra.
Yeah, you have like a bone bra. Yeah, cowards. Now, Scoobies.
Scoobies? What?
Skull boobies.
Oh. Damn.
Sophie, skull boobies. Obviously.
I would have a Scooby snack if those were the Scoobies.
Ayo. Oh.
Darling. Are you happy to be back streaming?
Yeah, I'm
so sharp.
Yeah, I'm glad we got you in here.
Yeah.
I've been pushing for Duke to get back into it because I know you just needed to get back into it.
Yeah.
You jump in head first, you'll go, oh, swimming is awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Duke is pursing his lips right now. You can kind of see it with the, that's kind of coming through.
I love this model. I know I was complaining about 3D models earlier, but I do.
No, this model's fantastic. This is like an unbelievably
model.
good model. It looks so good.
Mm-hmm. It's just the infrastructure for 3D models, and also
it's just hard to work with. You know,
it's just hard to work
like
with.
you need to know how to I mean, to be fair, it's not like 2D VTubers aren't also limiting. They're always facing the same direction.
That's true, but they're kind of fucking nuts with it. Have you seen?
Gone crazy.
I genuinely saw a person go, "Oh yeah, I didn't know I could do this," and they leaned all the way in, like a huge lean, and then leaned all the way back, and then did this. Just turned straight to the side. I was like, "Oh,
that shit is crazy."
Witchcraft.
To be fair,
yeah,
that's like thousands of dollars worth of work. That is about the same price as your model would have been for the amount of work that goes into making that stuff possible.
Yeah, but they're doing it for their own model.
Yeah, no, super fair. I just mean, like, let me put it this way. In terms of like infrastructure for what you need to do, in the long run, doing weird new shit with your 3D model would be easier than doing that with a 2D VTuber, because you'd have to draw all new frames for every single new action. With
Not frames.
Not frame. You know what I mean? Like
just
parts of the rig.
Wiggling bones.
You know what I mean? All new bones. Then, like, okay. When I say frames, I mean, like, for example, you said the example of them turning your head, so you would have to draw in like a turned head version, essentially. To do yes,
you would just move the nose bone and you would move the eye bones.
It's not. You need to have it built into the rig, though. You need to have it built in, is what I'm trying to say. If you want to do something new with a 2D VTuber, it needs to be able to do it. 3D can do whatever you want.
I do wish that the programs were better, though.
Yeah.
VRM posing desktop, I love you, but you're so limited. The nose bone is connected to eye bone. The head bone's connected to the leg
To
bone.
be fair, you have the power of Blender. You could use all of Blender to do whatever you want with this model. It's there. That's the thing with a 3D model is once you have a 3D model, that can go into any. You can put this guy in video games.
That's true.
You can put this guy in Blender. You can make a movie out of this guy.
God bless Duper.
You could put this guy into
One of the
Gmod.
most craziest 3D low poly goddamn VTubers. So fucking cool. Putting their shit into every goddamn video game they so much as cough on. It is so neat. Remember when so many people modded themselves into Sekiro?
No, I don't remember that at all.
I should do that.
I remember when they modded cars into Elden Ring. That was pretty awesome.
They did?
They made the main player just a car. Like they just replaced the model with a car.
Oh, that's awesome. That rules.
Yeah. Ooh, darling, I think I'm on the out.
I think I'm also on the out.
That's not a phrase. We just made it up, and I kind of like it, so I think we should keep it.
I think I'm out. But before we do that, wait. If you want to submit fan art and cool things like that, oh my god, it's Sid getting eaten by the fucking dinosaur. Hold on. This is important. Why do they have to have things on the side?
Just right click the image and hit save image.
I don't want to save it.
I thought you were gonna put it on the stream.
I don't want to save. I just want to.
Oh, well then still right click it. And then hit copy image address. Nope, copy image address. It's under copy image, and then paste that.
Cool.
That's the best you got.
That's the best you got, boss. Jade sent this to me a long time ago, and this is what caused me to get back into Jurassic World. And yes, it is their fault.
This is all of our conversations in one: dinosaurs, Jurassic World, and modding games.
Yay!
It's all together.
It's all together. Right. If you want to submit fan art to the stream, you can submit it in the fan art channel in the Discord, discord.gg/Sophie and Duke. And or !Discord and chat, or you can use the hashtag #DukeOfArt in Twitter and Tumblr, or just at me on either of them platforms. This is a really cute one.
Really
Hold on,
funny.
let me check Twitter and shit first. Wait. Nope. My notifications take 5 seconds to load. Hold on.
Why? What?
There you go.
That's weird.
My Twitter notifications, I don't know why. My Twitter notifications take like upwards 10 seconds to load. Does that
That's
happen
weird.
to anyone else?
No.
That happened before Elon Musk bought Twitter.
What's wrong with your computer?
I don't know.
Okay, apparently you're not alone.
Yay! Okay, nothing on Twitter, nothing on Tumblr. But
Share that post.
You gotta give it to me. This is so cute. This is from Goblinoid Guy. Thank you so much. This is so fucking cute.
This is awesome.
This is awesome.
Hey, let's reenact.
Mwah.
Awesome. Ugh, I just got a bunch of hair in my mouth.
Yay! Let's go find someone to raid into.
Let's do it!
Yay! Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, I also want to just say thank you to everyone who subscribed. Thank you for everyone who showed up. And thank you to the people who donated. I really appreciate it. It helps me so money. Hey, speaking of Duper's streaming right now.
You go raid Duper?
I'm gonna go raid Duper. I'm gonna say hi to Duper raid. Raid Duper. And oh god, what is our raid phrase gonna be?
And so basically we should all mod boobs into every game.
No, I don't know Duper that well.
What do you think the hole's for?
I don't know Duper that well.
Scroobies.
Scroobies is pretty funny. Yeah, just
Scoobies is what we said.
Yes.
That's what we agreed on.
Scoobies, and then if you are,
Where does the R come from? In
No.
Scroobies.
but if
Skeleton?
you are subscribed, wait, hold on, where's the fucking emote? Is this tier 1? I don't know if this is tier 1.
I don't know.
That's a tier
It's
2 emote. Tisk, Duke of Ass. If you are, yeah, that's a tier 1.
Scoobies.
Copy
I think it's
paste
fair
this
because they're scary, because they're skeleton.
into Duper's chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you have a nice one. Take care. I will be streaming again this Saturday, hopefully.
Let's go.
Let's go. I missed you all so much. Good. Bye.